What is going on, everyone? Welcome in to the Zoetrope 142. Big shout out to ScrufBMX. We like to call him Scruffy in this channel. It's a birthday. It's also his sponsored race, guys. This is Scruffy's race. So, a little background for it. The reason it's called Zoetrope 142 is it is also George Lucas's birthday. And Scruffy and I have had many conversations, and being a Star Wars fan, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys know that. Obviously, George Lucas created Star Wars. So he wanted to do something to tie into George Lucas's birthday. So we were trying to come up with some names, and I went way off into the history books to try and find a name for this race to help out. American Zoetrope is a production company that was started by George Lucas and Francis Ford Coppola back in 1969. So I gave a couple different names, ideas, and Scruffy liked the Zoetrope. So, of course, I was spelling it wrong everywhere because you would think it's Z-E-O, but it's actually Z-O-E. Wait, I know Hit Smart, right? Am I a Star Wars fan? Huh? I would never have thought that. Never have thought that. It is already hot here. It's like what is it? It's like 105 degrees where I live. It's hot. It's really hot. It's hot. So that some movies you might have heard of that have come out from that production company: Godfather trilogy, Jack, Jeepers Creepers series of all things came out from them. But anytime a Coppola directs a movie, chances are it is produced, or the production company is American Zoetrope. To this day. So that is why we are here today with the Zoetrope 142, 142 laps around the MSLA Raceway. Let's get caught up on some things. It's supposed to reach the 90s today for you, Kira. Well, I'll trade you. I'll give you the 110s. You give me the 90s. I think it's a fair trade. Let me read down what's been going on. Rose Riddick coming in with a tier 1 for 6 months right before we went live. Rose, thank you very much. We got Freezing Salt, Wolf Neal, and NX363489 with the follows. You got Zoofy coming in with 8 months. I'm not early, or I'm not here early. You're early, or you're here early, or it shouldn't have been. I've been a bit late. I don't know. Zoo, thank you for the resub. Then we got Natty coming with the follow. Tony Blacks coming in for 12 months of being a part of the MSLA paddock. We got Peter 58089 coming in for 2 months. Gaia #blame Gaia using their Twitch Prime sub. You only get one of those every month, and usually here I am honored. Thank you for that, Gaia. Again, #blame Gaia. TJZ with the follow. Then we got Dementex coming in for 7 months, again with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much again for using that Twitch Prime. We got Dwin Black, or Dwin. We got Mayo Churches. I'm messing that name up. We got 24 Rocks, Stalker, Jules Gamer, Fractual Cactus. I had to say that slowly in my head. Fractual Cactus, and I'm Rick Boss coming in, or I'm Rick's boss. I'm messing it up already. I'm done. We're out. We're messing up names too early. Rick coming in with the following. We got Shadow Walker, the stats guru of the MSLA, coming in with 13 months of being a part of the MSLA pack, and way beyond that. But Jukes, the rabbit of marbles. Yes, there is a series. It's called The Order, I think. Isn't it called The Order? The one that's about the making of the Godfather movie? I think my mom's watching it. I think Mom is in the race today, guys. I think I saw Peggy Lee join in and say hi. Hi, Mom. We got Aria coming in with the follow. We got Blue Gintaro coming in for 8 months. Blue, thank you. CJ Overflow Bro. Al's Amy. Aldi Scon, all with the follows. We got Highway 66666 resum for 7 months. Isabel Archer coming in for Prime for 6 months. Hi there, and always big hugs to big boy Ethan. I know, guys, he took a couple steps a couple days ago, so we're getting closer. Tom Yusi coming in for tier 1. Triple 289 coming in for tier 1. Everyone, both welcome to the MSLA paddock. Thank you very much for coming on. Hey, I guess the hype train is close. I actually can tell. I have a window open that tells me it can happen. We got Tow Truck TTV. Do you actually stream your towing? That'd be kind of cool. Coming in with the follow, we got Tom Yusi gifting a tier 1 sub to Rainbow Lucy. Rainbow Lucy, welcome to the MSLA pack. Tom, thank you for the gifted sub. We got Spice Boy cheering 100 bits. Spice Boy, thank you very much. We got the Retro Princess subbing for tier 1. Welcome in, Retro. We got Bajukes gifting 2 subs to the channel. Balti Score and Hakakin, who won the Dupe 1 race in Season 5, by the way. Hakakin's got a trophy on the way to them. Just, you know, put another. Bajukes, thank you for the gifted subs. We got Ice Cream Boy, Rimaru 1706, NASA Girl. Do you actually like space? That'd be kind of cool. I used to want to be an astronaut. All with the follows. We got Peter gifting 2 sub to Teenies. I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry, guys. Peter, thank you for the gifted sub, and Hello Puppet gifting a tier 1 sub to Schneel. I should just roll today up, and you know, we're done. Hype Train's going. We got that, but Gingerbread Man resubbing with their Twitch Prime. Gingerbread, thank you for that. Kids, you spend the first 2 years trying to teach them how to talk about it. The next 18 years, tell them to shut up and sit down. I have a funny thing to add to that, Algren. It might be a little dark, but it's really funny. I'll add it in a second. Let's see. We got TJ coming in with a follow, or cheering with 100 bits. TJ and Mama B with the follow. We are caught up, I think. It's funny. My Miss Enders found it online, or like a quote from a parent saying, when you were a kid, you're actually kind of on suicide watch for the couple years, because kids want to stick everything in their mouths and do everything and get in trouble, and yeah. So Raisin Reds coming in with Prime sub again. Thank you for you guys. When you use those primes, you only get 1, and you used it here, so I really appreciate it. Guys, we're at 790 marbles. Are we gonna break 800 again? We broke the record last week. The record was 779. We have now eclipsed it again. I don't know if we're gonna get to 875, but we're 6 away from 800. 6 away from 800. What time is it? Okay. Oh, we gotta hit that start button. Hit that start button, guys. 142 laps, 300 seconds, 5-minute countdown timer. Let's see. TR, get in here. TR is here. Did Tom get in? Tom's not here. Tom. Pixel made it, guys. The world is complete. MSLA is complete. Pixel made it. He missed the Marble 500 last week, but he is here. He has made it. He's actually like ripping, working on his house today. So Pixel, I appreciate all the support, my man. Am I in? Rack, type ! Play. If your name doesn't pop up on screen, it means you're already in. But let's see. Jeff24 Gordon coming in with a follow. Anara Wolfrey subbing Broom. Anara, thank you for the 2 months of Twitch Prime. Semper Jack's coming in with 100 bits. Today is Chihuahua Appreciation Day. I'm not kidding. Look it up. My 2 Chihuahuas are watching this race on the big screen with me as I look to get Chihuahua Technologies' first team win. Hey, happy Chihuahua Appreciation Day, Semper. That's awesome. That's cool. I love all dogs. So, I'm a big dog person. But, I also, have a Yorkie that I share with my ex-wife. So I get all that. Rimaru coming in with 49 bits to get us started here with a little fuel. We got Flimmer coming in with 5 gifted subs to the channel. Desert Rose, Mama Sub, Swedish Bloke, Travelin' 8, and Seb Vettel. How did Mama Sub not get a gifted? How did I not gift Mama Sub a gifted sub last week? Mama Sub won the Marble 500. I failed, but Flimmer saving the day with the gifted random gifted sub. Flimmer, thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the channel. We got Brooklyn Born subbing. Welcome in, Brooklyn Born. Alicorn Romulus, all with a follow. I got that name, Romulus. Rimaru coming in with 100 bits. Submain gifting the tier 1 sub to Trunks. Yui Hockey. 100 bits. I hope I'm saying your name right. I hope. Silver Swoosh resubbing for 13 months. Thank you, Silver. Spice Boy with the follow. Bajukes gifting to Alicorn. We're getting caught up. Bajukes, thank you for another gifted sub. Alicorn, welcome in. Wisdom slides with the follow. Rimmer with another 100 bits, and 24 Rocks with another 24 bits. We're 1% away from completing level 2. It's like jumping all over my stream PC. Like, it's just like alerting me. Hello, Puppet. Gifting a tier 1 sub to 42. Hello, Puppet. Good luck. Hey, guys, good luck to everybody today. We got 2.5 minutes, 820 marbles. We have this is our second largest race ever. our second largest MSLA race ever. You guys are amazing. Elcats gifting a tier 1 sub to Sheikah91. Sheikah, welcome to the MSLA paddock. Elcats, thank you for the gifted sub. And EB the purple with 200 bits for good luck. A little good luck fuel in there. Also, Hitsmart coming in with 100 bits. Guys, number one, I am jealous of Strange Tangent today. He is probably not in. He better not be in this race today. Did he drop? I gotta see if he dropped or not. He did. Strange Tangent dropped into the MSLA race today, and he is at Indianapolis Motor Speedway watching the Indy road race going on right now. I'm jealous of where he is. He's gonna be at the Indy 500. Oh my, yeah. I'm jealous. NX coming in for 300 bits. We're giving us a little extra fuel. Guys, remember, pit stops are not on today. See the cones on pit road? Cones on pit road mean no pit stops. No pit stops today. I know some have asked the question before. No pit stops. Yeah, exactly, TJ. Like, yeah, he is at Indianapolis Speedway today watching the road race. I'm jealous, man. Scruffy, where are you? Sub-Main Porky gifting out 5 gifted subs to the channel. Cookie Fuel, Beauty Rose, Semper Jax, Still Wear Tidy Whities, and Shazali, welcome to the MSLA paddock. Sub-Main Porky, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to the channel. I appreciate it, guys. We're starting out with a lot of hype today. Level 3, I think, is what it's at, or level 2 almost. I don't know. I never read these things. MS Tigress coming in with a Twitch Prime. Again, all these Twitch Prime subs, I appreciate that, y'all. You only get one, like I said. You only get one. Do you have a favorite snack for these races? I try not to eat when I stream. But if I was going to snack on something, it'd probably be like goldfish. You know, goldfish would probably be my snack of choice. Goldfish would be my snack of choice. If I was going to snack on something while I stream, goldfish would be my snack. But really, my choice is, I actually have a soda today, but normally it's iced tea or water. We're almost certainly going to hit 1,000 marbles this season. I don't think we have to wait for Season 7. Semper, I don't know. But here we go, guys. Green flag is about to be in the air. Good luck, everyone. The Zoetrope 142 is now underway. It's a little bit of a laggy start, but that's what 835 marbles will do to a slightly potato of a computer. We got Johnny coming in with 10 bits of fuel right when we went live here. Right when we went live to see if they can get some good luck. Chocolate Chippers, welcome in. Good luck. Oh, we have a couple new teams already today. We got another Hoot Crew team that came in. So, you know, make sure, guys, exclamation point results or doc to see the shared sheet that I update and all that good stuff. Darkest Mind gifted tier 1 sub to Hubis. That remember, that is your name, Hubis. 99. Getting a gifted sub. VIP. Okay, here. Let's open some stuff. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Where did my mouse go? Why did my mouse leave me? My mouse left me, y'all. Let's see. Turn that VIP on. Turn the sponsorship on. Guys, also, there's an additional thing today. Because we are not doing a live interview. Man, I didn't even... We are not doing a live interview today with Scruffy, but what we are doing is I have some questions I asked Scruffy, and basically what he gave me some answers, but also I opened up a channel redemption. Only costs 10 channel points. Costs 10, and you can ask Scruffy a question. Now, not all questions will be asked or answered. If your question is not asked, obviously I will give those 10 channel points back to you. But basically... And I just realized something. I messed up on the channel redemption. Don't do any of them yet. I gotta fix something real quick. I'm not used to having people type in questions. So hold on. Don't do the Ask Scruffy a thing yet because there we go. Require viewer to enter text. Okay. Now that's good to go. Sly bada boom. Do that again. I'm rejecting it. Sly, enter it again. Enter it again. Okay. Level 2 hype train, guys. Level 2 hype train completed. Enjoy those hype train emotes if you got them. It looks like people got a little chicken. Is that a little like it's a little piggy. You're booping the pig. It's called hype bop or boop. No, bop. Hype bop. Tony, how you doing? So yeah, guys, Scruffy hopefully is in chat. Scruffy should have. I'm gonna be really upset if I didn't do that. We're guys, it wouldn't be a live race if Enders didn't possibly mess something up. Because Scruffy should have a diamond next to his name, and that is my fault. Scruff. There we go. Scruffy, if you reload the channel, you should have a little diamond next to your name because I failed and didn't. You're the first sponsor of the season, Scruff, and I forgot to give you VIP. You're the first sponsor of the season. I forgot, man. I forgot. I'm sorry. But you're good now. You got the whole season. You guys know that if you also sponsor a race, you get VIP for the whole season. It's just stuck there. You know, I know, so rude. Bad. I know, guys. I'm just gonna leave the blimp on. I'm gonna go get Ethan, put him in the camera, and let him just babble at you guys all day. And that'll be today's race. You know, he'll interview Scruff. He'll interview Scruffy. So we'll answer, kind of throughout the day. If you guys want to ask Scruffy some questions, feel free to do that. Scruffy will leave their answer. It's your cat's birthday too? Wait, you have a cat named Midnight? I actually had a cat named Midnight as a child. I had a cat named Midnight. Let me guess. She's all black. Because ours was all black. Except she had one little white tuft of fur right on her chest. But she was just black, green eyes, really, really pretty. Really pretty kitty cat. But right now, Manu Creative currently in the lead of this race. I can't reclaim my 10 again. I used it once. Oh, Max, what is the best part of these races? What do you enjoy most about it? Slide by the boom, because, yeah, they did ask, and I haven't said you can only ask one question. So, Scruffy, if you see that, feel free to answer that. What is the best part of these races, and what do you enjoy the most? Also, guys, again, big happy birthday to Scruffy. Big happy birthday to Scruffy. Hope we have a perfect day today. It's pouring rain here in sunny South Florida. Bengal, send that over here, please. Please. Your girlfriend's name is Midnight Snack? Ha, that's awesome, Gingerbread. That's awesome. Hey, Enders, affiliation, what happened? What do you mean? What do you mean, Steven? Enders affiliation, what happened? What do you mean, Steven? What do you mean? What do you mean? There we go. Scruffy's got the diamond. Scruffy's got the diamond. I know, Manu, you're in the lead early on here. We still have 142 laps to go, or 137 laps to go. But, it is what it is. Enders in chat was Scruffy's answer. Aww. That's all. Guys, just a big shout out to Scruffy. Scruffy's been a long time supporter of the MSLA and Marbles. But with the MSLA, Scruffy has been here, I think, since the beginning. So, huge shout out to Scruffy for hopping on board, being the first sponsor of Season 6. Remember, guys, we do sponsorship programs, all that fun stuff, and Scruffy is the very first one. We have one coming up in a couple weeks by Robo Cooney. Strange Tangent sponsoring the race, not till July, I want to say. We have one coming up right before Father's Day. We got Tony's going to be doing another one. There's also something special in the works. Remember, I might have said last week, there is a benefactor who wishes to remain anonymous that has sponsored a race but is not taking the race. So basically what we're going to be doing is kind of doing a fun little system, and we're going to be giving that sponsorship away during the season for some lucky viewer / streamer out there. Mama says happy birthday, Scruff. Okay, so we got Tony's done. He asked how you doing. Tony, how you doing? What are the stages? Robert Smith, I'm glad you asked. Type exclamation point stage. The command is updated, but just to let you know, 40 and 80. Laps 40 and 80. 40 and 80 today will be the stages. 40 and 80. And I guess Mom's going to do another one. Might be a little more difficult because I don't know if she'll be here. Because she's supposed to come out again in October, but that'll be season 7. So I don't know what we do with that, Mom. We'll figure something out. We'll do it where like I call in or you call in or Like, we'll figure some out. We'll figure some out. But right now, Manu still in the lead. Let's get to one of these first random sponsorships, random highlights. Let's get back here into the corner. There we go. This is a good random highlight. Nice random highlight today. Welcome in, D3 Dex. Leader of the DML. This is a random racing spotlight. Oh, camera. Camera, what are you doing? That is brought to us by none other than Cookie. Cookie getting in there. Cookie, again, your sponsorship support is uncanny. Like every race. And if not, you'll tell me like I don't have enough points. I can't do it this week. But you always get in there, Cookie. I appreciate Cookie. But D3 Dex, this is your random race sponsorship or random race highlight. You're currently ranked 13,003 in the world. You have 42.0 wins, 9 eliminations, 84 races. And, wow, 84. You're almost to me. I think I got to 90, D3. I got to 90 before I got my first win this season. And it came with Tony. Tony got my first win this season. And it was a fluke. I was in his channel one late night. He was doing some races. He was doing some cleanup. And I joined in, and I joined into his last race because I didn't care about energy. And only 6 people joined in, and I won. I was trying to go to 200 races without a win this season. And Tony ruined it. I blame Tony. Hashtag blame Tony. That's the new hashtag. Forget hashtag blame Gaia. Well, we can't forget hashtag blame Gaia. But let's see. What else? Scruffy. I'm not sure. Like, the problem is I don't know if Scruffy's answered these questions. But, you know, if he has, we'll continue. Scruffy, not sure if you saw, but Robert Smith asked, how long have you been a racing fan? Now, so Robert, do you mean marble racing or just racing in general? That's kind of a question, you know. Hashtag all Tony's fault. Ooh, I like that. I like that one, Llama. All Tony's fault. I came last in that race, Enders, that you won. Wait, what race did I win? Oh, the one with Tony. Yeah. And then since then, I won an MSLA race, I think, last week after like a cleanup race. And then I won a race with, I forget who I won a race, and I think I won another one with Tony or something. Like, I don't even know who has my card right now. I don't even know. Here, actually, we can let's see who has my card. We're just going to open the app so I don't have to find it myself on the track because we know that'll be a nightmare. Who has my card? Submain FM actually has my card. Submain FM actually has my card. And I'm not rocking the MSLA card today. I'm seeing if my luck will be a little different. But the MSLA card is in the shop if anybody needs it. It is in the shop right now if anybody needs it. But D3, this is your current highlight. There's Spoo. I see a Spoo, Uncle Spoo. MSLA, to see Scruff answer, just let him highlight his message. Scruffy, you highlight your message if you want, and whatever you spend, I'll make sure to give you back those channel points. There's gotta be a way I can change it. Gotta be a way. Settings, no. Viewer rewards, channel points. Of course it does. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm sure Scruffy has enough points. We'll figure out some way to get you some channel points back, Scruffy. Here, what we'll do is we'll, no, wait, I want smart cost. Get rid of smart cost. There. Now, don't everyone go spamming, highlighting your messages. I lowered the cost for Scruffy only. Nobody else doing it. It should be highlighted. We're checked. We've never done these before. We've never done something like this, but it should be highlighted. Highlighted. It should be highlighted. Guys, we're also putting the room in slow mode a little bit just because, what is this? This is not the music I want. This is like chill music. I mean, I don't mind chill music, but it's supposed to be rock today. Because I don't have anything selected properly. There we go. The music's been messed up. Gosh, you would think I've done this before. Uh-oh, the sub-main teams are here. MSL, I'm always curious to see who the first one lapped is. Granted, it's always a long race, but, yeah. And just because you have a VIP, don't spam. Don't spam, everyone. Oh my gosh, that Black Mask. What is up with that emote? That thing is just like, all right, D3, let's see who's around you right now. I saw Joan right there. We got PEI, Drahuska, Seb Vettel, Highway, Polk, Dutch, Strange Tangent again at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway today. What up, Pinball? Pinball, I'm going to be sending you some tracking information soon. Guys, in case you didn't know, Pinball Wiz won a MSLA race last season. Trophies are getting done today and tomorrow. I got a little behind on them, but trophies are all, like, most of them are glued up. They just need a couple more little finishing touches on them, and then they're done. They're done. Close to a lap marble. Well, we'll definitely catch up with the leader in a second. Leader's way over there. Oh, they're not that close. They're not that close. Hey, there's Ender's World. I am not at the tail end. That is different. That is different. I just saw myself go by there. There I am. I'm rocking a rhinoceros hat today. I'm wearing a rhino hat, so hoping I can, rush through the competition. Probably not. I'm probably gonna go to the back. Be in the back with Scruffy. Thunder. TR Spark, please no timeouts today. Guys, don't piss off Tiara. Don't piss off Tiara. Also, guys, the new it's MSLA RAH and K. I think that's the emote. It is your Season 5 Team Champions emote. Finally got approved by Twitch as an emote in the channel, so that will be around for the next for the remainder of the season. I know we just started, but that'll be all season. Anders, if you see the happiest ball in a chicken hat, that's me. Oh, so you'll be in the back with me, Scruffy. That's what it always will be. There it is. It's a little snail playing a video game. That is the head and knee emote for Season 6. So again, congratulations to Head and Knee Racing for winning the Season 5 Team Championship. I vote to time him out the rest of the... don't be jealous. F1 race and Indy stopped for weather. My brother is there sending updates. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe that's why Strange Tangent will hop down, in chat. He'll be around. He's like, I'm sitting in the grandstands. It's raining. I can't recall if I did a redeem VIP or not. Well, you have VIP, Bengal, so you must have done it. Or I didn't clear it right. That could have happened. Sometimes, I will let you guys know, when you redeem VIP, sometimes I don't clear them every week. I do it every 2 weeks. Hubis coming in with 100 biddies. Thank you, Hubis. I usually clear the VIP list every 2 weeks. So, and if you guys redeem again, usually I just return those channel points to you. Usually. Sometimes I forget. I just click mark his command. I move along. But right now, D3. All right, let's go catch up with our leader. Sweater Boy is in the lead. Who is right now at the tail end? It kind of looks like Lady Squire is our tail end at the moment. But right now, Sweater Boy is off into a fantastic lead, followed by Sonnen, Manders, Cookie, who, by the way, was the random racer highlight sponsor of D3 right there. We got Captain Katz up there, Amber, Phil Roxu, who's also, MSLA champion, team champion. Manu still in that top 10, kind of creeping into it. Might have fallen out of the top 10 a little bit, but right now, Sweater Boy is in the lead of the Zoetrope 142. Come down the front stretch here. Going to take lap number 14. Captain Katz, Sonnen. What is the translation of this? I assume in German. Sonnen. Did somebody tell me last week? I'm thinking somebody said something last week. Did anyone notice Discord's 7th anniversary party mode from Friday? I did, Cookie, but I don't know what it is. I was out yesterday a little bit. I had a doctor's appointment. We took Ethan to a little farm so he could see some horses and stuff and play in the grass a little bit. Whoa, look at Cookie going for this lead. Solar eclipse. So this translates to solar eclipse. Okay, I'm going to try and remember that. Solar eclipse in second place. T-Dog now has jumped into the lead up there. T-Dog is now up into this lead. Just flying. Guys, we want to watch this, the turtle shell for a few moments here, see how it goes. 5 teams for the main dad will take the lead. Look at this. You guys are creating conglomerate, like organizations of teams. By the way, Clown Princess, thank you for the follow. Thank you. And Maddie coming in with 100 biddies, a little bit of fuel for Submain. Awesome, thank you. Sun and equals sun. Finsterness is darkness. Solar, so it works into solar eclipse. Solar eclipse. I will try and remember that. At least get the sun in part with it being sun. I'm slowly going to pick up all of these Submain names and their translations. Right now, Eno June, tail end of the lead lap right now. Oh, mom, there you are, mom. You're at the tail end of the lead lap. Guys, we saw Peggy Lee. She's right there. Mom, you got to kick it into gear. Kick it, drop a gear down the front stretch, get some speed going into turn number 1 down here, and you'll get going a little bit. But there you are, mom. Let's see if we can highlight mom real quick. Look at this, TR. Do you see this? Mom had a choice of running an Ender's World marble or a TR Spark marble. And the fates gave mom a TR Spark marble. Just, actually need to update. I need to get my mom I need to make her a little loadout. We gotta make Mama Enders a loadout. We gotta get her set up on that. There's mom, everyone, guys. She's at the tail end of the lead lap. Might not be too good, but you never know. Her marble can be lucky. All of a sudden, it'll be at the front of the pack. You never know what can happen. But there's mom. I swear my marble is a Pinto with a lawnmower engine. That's usually mine. Of course, of course, mom's gonna pick TR because it's the better marble. Let's be honest. Hey, look at this solar eclipse back up into the lead here in the turtle shell. All right, let's get back to another random racing spotlight. We got a bunch of those to get through, of course. And we got more questions for Scruffy. Guys, remember, if you have a question for Scruffy, there's a redemption for it. You can ask Scruffy a question today. Scruffy is the race sponsor. We're not doing a live interview, so it's just kind of a Q&A with the chat and see how it goes. Well, good luck, Crew. Guys, Main Sis is off going to a wedding today, so Main Sis, have a safe and fun time, and congratulations to the couple getting married today. My marble needs to get it. Damn. I know, Gator. I know. Mine will fall back too, so don't worry. Green Slice 91. I want to say Green Slice 91. That is not your name. This random racing highlight is brought to us by VLT43. VLT, thank you for your support. And Green Lice 91, you're currently 1,506 in the world. You have 314 points, 16 wins, 56 eliminations, 255 races, and your last win came with Hydro. Where does... you know what? I honestly forget, Mom, where Scruffy is. Yeah, Green Slice. I think Bag. Are we dubbing Green Lice now Green Slice in the channel? Because that's the first name first name I called him. I think this might now become Green Slice. I think it's got to be Green Slice now. Of course, Green Lice, if you are very not a fan of that, let me know. But you're now Green Slice in the channel just because, if you're new here, I mess up names. When I mess up your name, it kind of sticks. It kind of sticks. Right now, let's see. We got Bigassi, the Poop Ship, Calodora. Hey, there's Ender's World again. Punk Satani, Tom Celery, all around Green Slice. I'm so good with names. Guys. I'm the expert. If you ever want to know how to pronounce a name here on Twitch, just come ask me. I will definitely help you. Orange Slice used to be my drink. Slice. I don't know if I remember Slice, Main Dad. I roughly remember it, but I mean Sunkist, Squirt, like those. I remember those like citrus tea drinks. Yeah, of course, I'll help you mess it up. Like Erdbeer or Erdbeer. I would always call beer, but I've been pretty good at calling them strawberry. Call them strawberry. That is the best thing I can do. I'll give credit to Strawberry. Strawberry is really the one that organized all the Submain teams together, I think. Yes, Submain FM might be the CEO president of Submain International Racing Committee or whatever you want to call it. But I really think Strawberry is the the vice president or somebody that is like putting it all together, the COO, if you will, the chief operating officer. Yes, that's what it is, Scruffy. You're in Phoenix. You're actually not that far from me. I mean, you're far, Scruffy, but you're not that far. I've been called Castile as if I am French or something. I don't think I've ever called you Castile, Castle. I've always said Castle. I think I've always done that. I wasn't here for that, Gator, but people sent me many clips. Wait, what? But he's pretty good at doing things with his... Oh. Somebody's doing stuff with shoes. The Holy Cannoli team logo. Tony, who did that? Did Becca do that? Slice was big in the 80s and 90s. It got taken out. See, now I kind of remember it, Main Dad. I kind of remember that. Mom, you saw yourself. Sweet. Becca did make it? Okay. Well, what was it? Tony, what is the... Was it the Cannoli Cowboy? What was the emote that I, like, on the fly one night I said in your channel? Or the thing? Was it Cannoli... Cowboy Cannoli? Or Cannoli Cowboy, and then it became an emote. I don't know if it still is. But it was great. Yes, there it is. Green Slice, sorry. Yes, the Cannoli Cowboy. Haha. Yeah, Sir Marlowe, exactly. Submain FM's the CEO, but I'm gonna kind of dub, Strawberry your COO. Because it seems like they organized it. Their chief operations officer. They put it all together. Green Slice racing around here. Looks like you're using one of the new season 32 marbles. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Yeah, there you go. Strawberry. That's it. You're the COO. Now vendors could find my marble. Poke Debbie. I can guarantee you, as long as you dropped in, you're one of 825 marbles. The only reason I say 825 is because you're not in the top 10. We know who the top 10 are. But where else you are, you're gonna, it's all about randomness. It's all about randomness. Like I saw part of Puppet's name there just because of the pink name showing up. Hey, there's one of my teammates. There's one of my new teammates, Frank and Beans, one of the new members of Team One Lap Down. I'm like, that pink name. Oh, wait, it's me. Nope. Yep, Puppet, you do have a pink name. That was you. That was you that flew by. Way in the back. Way in the distance. Way in the distance. I see Foxmage right there. Seb Vettel, Trogdor, Dad, Sandman. Dad, I hope you and Mom are doing well. We got Gary, Shadow, Amber, Heel Michael, Frenzy, Abilio. First to third, which had a great race once. Was it season 5 or season 4? First to third almost went first to third, but I think they went first to second. About 3 laps behind, probably. You're not. No one's 3 laps behind yet. You can't go 3 laps down here that quickly unless we have pit stops on. If we had pit stops on, then yes, you could. McMahon, there's a champion. This is a record for a sponsored event, Scruffy. Yes. Yes, Scruffy is correct. This is a new track record for a sponsored event here in the MSLA. 835 marbles. Guys, we're actually, not that far away from the record. We're only 40 away. That was outstanding. And it's a Saturday. Fridays are usually the busier days, but you guys all came out today. I appreciate it. At least you didn't call it out just as you rolled onto the screen. Huh? About 3... yeah. I don't think they do it anymore. Oh, what is... Surge? That was what I had. Yes, Slide by the Boom. We had 875. So yeah, we're 40 away from what we were last week. But that's still, again, for a Saturday, outstanding. How long... guys, I'm gonna put this out there right now. When MSLA hits 1,000, it does not mean we are upping beyond 1,000. That does not just mean where that's happening. And actually, I don't want it to happen. I want us to have 1,000 racers for a long time. And because I want it to be where you guys got to be here. You got to drop in. It means get your butt in here. Exactly. Get your butt in here. But what we will do is we will probably change up how you join. Meaning that once I go live, everyone, you guys all start joining while we're just doing the loading screen. It will probably change to you will only be able to join once you see the track. So the track will not be open until you see the track on screen. Hey, there's our team logo, Tiara. Team One Lap Down. We have a logo. We need a new logo, but that's our logo for right now. VLT coming in for 3 months of Tier 1 sub. But yes, so again, I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, your computer doesn't want. Yeah, exactly. Wild Road Rage. My computer does not want 1,000 marbles. My computer does not want 1,000 marbles. It would crumb. It would just like melt on my floor. VLT gifted tier 1 sub to Quest Talk. VLT, thank you for the gifted sub to Quest Talk. VLT. I need to know any team, no sleepers in the race. But there's always sleepers. There's always sleepers in the race. But yeah, so my plan is I'm going to be getting a new computer probably over the summer, at the end of summer. Don't know yet. Before Christmas, I'm going to have a new computer that will be able to do 1,000 marbles. Like easily. I'm going to build a monster of a computer. So, not that my computer is not bad. My computer is actually pretty good. But lately it has gotten really slow with some things. It takes 2 minutes to boot up, which I know does not seem like a long time. But it takes about 2 minutes to boot up, which is a long time. And opening a PSD file takes forever. Somebody asked a question. Wiscool or Wiscolian fan? Wiscolian? Yes, anybody can join. I'm not going to get a 3090 Scruffy just because the prices are still insane. I'm going 3080. I'm going to 3080. That's my PC is older than my kids. Puppet, you might need a new computer if it's older than your kids. You might need something new there. Green Slice. This has been your random racing highlight brought to us by VLT. VLT, thank you for your support. Let's go blimp mode. Let's see what's going on up here. I have a Ryzen. What do I have? I have a Ryzen 3800X. Ryzen 3800X, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 2 M.2 MVE hard drives on the motherboard. One is the main drive, and then one that operates most games. We got a bunch of others. The VLT gifted us tier 1 sub to Boba. Boba, welcome into the MSLA. Thank you for the gifted sub, VLT. But yeah, so, and we have marbles a lap down. Proto League, who is a master of Stream Raiders. Proto League, unfortunately, 1 lap down. Wild Road Rage going 1 lap down. T. Coppin, Solar Eclipse battling for this lead right now. I can't even tell who's in the lead. I think T. Coppin's in the lead. Do you remember what Boba was in Habbo? Of course I remember VLT. I worked in Habbo Hotel for a long time. I remember all the slang. The pool's closed. Yeah, I remember it all. What is my chair doing? My chair is acting weird. So do you guys wonder, like, did you guys see how, I don't know how the one marble got up there to watch the race, part of the race. Looks like they've already climbed down. They're not there anymore. Habbo Hotel. Aha, I did the thing. I did the thing to make the thing happen, so now I can't control the camera. Hey, here we go. Our next random racing highlight brought to us by Semper Jax. You still play Habbo, Sven? I actually used to work on Habbo. I worked on Habbo.com from 2007 to 2010. So for 3 years, I was the site producer, the main community manager, a hotel manager for Habbo.com. Before Habbo merged all into one, they still had .ca, .br for Brazil, .jp for Japan, .au for Australia, .uk for the UK. They had all these different servers. They were separate. So I worked there before they combined them all into one. But so I used to work at Habbo. Terra was bad. What about Terra was good? Terra was bad. This is your random racing highlight. I need to go Target. Will my mom? Your marble is going backwards. I think you're a lap down, Mom. But go Target. You'll still be racing probably when you get back. But Terra was bad. This random racing spotlight is brought to us by Semper Jax. Terra, you're currently 21-25 in the world, 213 points, 1 win, 12 eliminations, 25 races, and your only win of the season came with Hauser TV. You play on the Germans.de, but I have an account on .com. Are they still separate, Sven? I thought they all merged into one. My ex-wife also used to work for Habbo. I mean, we were married when we worked there, but now my ex-wife. In case anybody's wondering, my name was Crest Talk. That was my hotel manager name. I had a hat. I always wore a hat, and in the campaign where after I left, I got lost in time. So Smooth Criminal, not myself, did a campaign where I got lost in time, which is really cool. I am forever immortalized in Habbo. Yay. Yay. Hey, run me over. I see that tenor. I saw that tenor and Tara. You guys trying to hit me with stuff. But Tara, right now, this is your random racing spotlight. Pixel by Pixel Studios is right in front of you there. We got Rolling Wonder, Deborah, Sleepy Pan, Katja, Steam Napan. Wait, Sleepy Pan and Steam Napan. Rolling Wonder, again. Deviant Doll, Mickermole, Shadow Walker. There's Heath back there. Glow in the dark I don't have any glow in the dark filament. I probably need to get some. I think that'd be kind of fun. Remember that 29 cars sent you? I know, VLT. I still have to do. I want to get a new printer. Guys. There's a new Creality Ender SP1, I think it's called. Strange coincidence that my printers are actually named Ender. Just kind of funny thing. But here, wait, guys, do we have any more questions for Scruffy? Remember, this is Scruffy's race. Scruffy, I'm not sure if you answered this one yet by Hello Puppet. What is your absolute dream birthday present and happy birthday? This is from Puppet. Tenor, we have about 4 to 5 steps. And he's able to, if we hold him up, if we pick him up and put him down and let go of him, he can balance. He will not stand up on his own yet, like without pulling himself up. But we have a couple steps. Out there. Just a few. But Scruffy, yes, what is your absolute dream birthday present? I don't know if I have like a dream birthday present. Yours is a PS4 at a good price? Like a PS4, or do you mean PS5? I mean, I got a PS4 that's sitting and collecting dust. I haven't turned that thing on in like 2 years. Okay, good. PS5. I was going to say, I'll send you my PS4, dude. I'll send it to you because, like I said, it's been collecting dust for like 2 years. I'm all about PC gaming now. Although I do still have... I got my Switch. A little dusty. I have 3 games on my Switch, guys. I have Mario Kart, Tetris 99, and Tetris Effect. So that is it. Hulk, you do not need to apologize. You do not need to apologize for that. If you had to go to the hospital, dude, your team should completely not even ask for an apology. My Xbox 360 sold. It needs some email password to log in. Yeah, my Xbox 360 sits in our bedroom as a DVD player. Thought you were saving all your consoles for Ethan when he grows up. Whistle Piggy, I am saving them, but not really the new ones. I don't care about the new consoles. Well, as long as you're okay, Hulk. I'm more important about saving my old consoles. My old consoles are more important. PS4 was one of my better systems I liked. Although, I got my Switch. You played the new Switch Sports or going to buy it? There's a new one, Sven. I'll probably buy it. I did it for like 2 weeks. And then I got busy with some stuff. But I was gonna try and do a Switch night on the Enders World channel, and I gotta like restart that up because I had a lot of fun playing Mario Kart with some people. I'm okay now. Yeah. Well, Hulk, that's as long as you're okay right now. That's yikes. Yeah. I will be like out there like I don't think you're. And look, Sly by the Boom is already like you're good, dude. I don't think anybody would fault you for not being here because you had to go to the hospital. No one's going to fault you for that. Please get Switch Sports. I want to battle you in tennis. Okay. I have a Star Wars pinball game that I haven't installed. I have it like on the cart. Somebody got it from me for Christmas. I just haven't put it in that. I just haven't put it in the Switch yet. But Tara, this was your random racing spotlight. I see Ender's only often playing Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite a lot lately because it's no build and I'm trying to complete all this season's quests. Yeah, that is the only reason I've been playing Fortnite. If Fortnite ever gets rid of no build, I will stop playing Fortnite again. Oh, the Lego game. Yeah, I had the old Lego game from Star Wars. I heard the new one is amazing. It's the same thing, but just retextured and redone and re-rendered. I just got a Switch less than a week ago. I just have 2 physical games for it: Switch Sports and Paw Patrol. On a roll. I like the name. The Hoot Crew understands. Yeah. Please take care of yourself. That is the most important thing, Hulk. Please take care of yourself. I'm having a lot of fun in Fortnite. I've been playing a lot of matches with like Tiara, Frank, and you want to know who's really good at Fortnite? Frankenbeans is really good at Fortnite. She is the one that usually is saving Tiara and myself. Yeah, Tiara's probably sitting there going, "Wow, Endas." No, Frank is like, well, Tiara and I will die. Frank will get our cards and like go halfway across the map to respawn us, and then we'll die again, and then she'll have to do it again. Yeah, she's beastly. Although I did have a good couple rounds a couple days ago. We got second, but I got like 10 kills in a group, in a team, so I was happy. Is the Star Wars pinball game part of Pinball FX? I think it's completely separate, Rolling Wonder. I'll have to look. Remind me to look when I'm not live, and I'll double check what it is. It's in the case still. I have to find it. Any chances of Ender's Bingo Night soon? We'll be doing Bingo Night again soon. Maybe this week. Depends on my schedule. Depends on what I got going on. But maybe we'll, yeah. Although, I will say this. My teammates, whenever we land at Lumberyard, 2 of my teammates seem to always hop on a boat and leave the rest of us. Usually it's like me and Raz. Or somebody's still at Lumberyard going around. Meanwhile, 2 of our teammates are completely on the other side of the lake. You know who you are. Yeah. Tiara's not talking, but Frank knows who I'm talking about. Just leaves us behind. Nice, Thunder. I will say this. I love playing in groups in Fortnite, but I actually do a lot better in solo. I've gotten like 7 or 8 wins in solo this season. I know it's a routine. If we land at Lumberyard, you and Tiara have to blow up the cabin. It's like part of it. It's part of life. Hey, Tara, this has been your Random Racing Spotlight. Brought to us again by Semper Jax. Semper, again, thank you so much for that. Guys, we're going to watch to kind of the end of the stage here. Sir Marlowe, I have tried World of Warcraft. An older member of our community support team here on Pixel by Pixel Studios got me to play World of Warcraft Classic when it relaunched, or when the Classic came out, and I played it for about a month. I was never a World of Warcraft person. When it came time for me to pick between World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XI, I played Final Fantasy XI because that is what all my friends went and did. That is what all my friends and I did. We all played Final Fantasy XI, so Final Fantasy Online. That was the online game we played. I have tried to get into GTA. Even Tiara tried to get me into GTA, and I installed it and played it once, and yeah, I haven't been back. Ever play World of Tanks? Yes, Scruffy. I have played World of Tanks. I have a World of Tanks account that I haven't logged into in years. You're more into FF14. I know a lot of people that are into FF14. I am addicted to WoW. Send beta and since beta. Wow, Marlo, that's many years. That's many years. Well, it's like me. I played Final Fantasy Online for I don't know how long. So Semper, I just never got into GTA. I miss the old GTA, like the top-down little 8-bit GTA 1 and 2. I kind of miss those ones. But Scruffy, if you want, like one of these days, I'll reinstall World of Tanks and I'll play again. I would definitely have to relearn how to play. I've never played World of Warships though. Never played World of Warships, but I would definitely be down to play World of Tanks again. That was a lot of fun. I played it with a good buddy of mine a bit. Yeah. But I have it on PC or whatever. But as someone who's super into cars, it's probably the only way I can own some of these rides. I was gonna say I love it, Semper. You're about the car, all the cars you can get, because you're like, I'll never own these in real life, but I can own them here. You love, yeah. GTA 2 was great. War Thunder. What was War Thunder? I know World of Tanks, World of Planes, which I know never really. I don't know if do they still put out stuff for World of Planes, and then they have World of Ships, or whatever it is. Whatever it is. I don't War Thunder. I don't remember that one. Hey, I wonder who that Finnish 187th in the world. If you like classic GTA games, you should check out Retro City Rampage. It nails the gameplay, has a lot of references. Yeah, I like the old school top down. Although GTA 3 was pretty good also, because I think didn't Ray Liotta do the voice in that game? One of the GTA games, Ray Liotta did the voice of the main character. I forget which one it was. It might have been that. It could have been Vice City. War Thunder was the reason warplanes never took off. I like the pun there, Gingerbread Man. I like the intended pun. You know, just saying. I like the pun. I like the pun. But right now, we got T-Cop in. Remember, guys, also a new change of the rules. You no longer need to be here to win your stage prize. So no matter who gets the stage win, you will win a prize. I will reach out to you, try and get your information. If you don't, then yeah. Gran Turismo 2 was my favorite. Gran Turismo 2 was my favorite. I did win a bunch of stuff at E3 one year, though. I think it was Gran Turismo A-Spec? Or no, it was Gran Turismo 4. I went to E3 and they had this big, their big booth for section for GTA, or not GTA, Gran Turismo 4. And I waited in line a couple times and you had to do time trials. And I on day 2 of E3, which was a Saturday, I had the quickest lap time in all of E3, so I ended up winning the game. I won a bunch of hats, t-shirts. I won an old wheel that I no longer have. I won so much stuff because I had the quickest lap time on the circuit. I forget what it was. It was GT4. Do you guys have any more questions for Scruffy? There's like no questions. There's no questions in there. We already got that one. Gingerbread Man, Scruffy, Gingerbread Man wants to know, what's your favorite BMX trick? If you haven't answered that yet. iRacing, Notchback. That's what I do. That's, if anybody tuned in, I won my race Thursday night. It was at Kansas in my truck race. I won. It was awesome. Finally, I get a win because I lost Darlington the week before. Next week, we're at, I forget where we're at next week. We have like 8 weeks of straight Thursday night racing. And I will be streaming every week on Ender's World for that. Oh, Tuesday I was like done. I was done with that race. And I was done. I didn't rage quit. I just crashed and I was like, you know what? There's no point. I got 10 minutes of repair. There's no point in me staying in this race. I liked it, Semper. The problem is it's a result of NASCAR putting so much emphasis on a win. Like a win and you're into the playoffs. You could be in 25th place in the standings, but if you have a win, you're in the playoffs. So like right now, Austin Cindric, he's having a bad season, but he won the Daytona 500. So technically, as long as he stays above top 30 or something in points, he's in the playoffs. So it's like it's not just about points anymore. It's about wins. So it is a result of what they've done. You know, what NASCAR has done. So, yeah, there we go. It was fun teaching you. Oh, yeah. That I think I had more fun doing, Scruffy. It was like Crippler Gaming and Zoofeek hopped in, and we were doing some practices in trucks at Phoenix, and I was helping Crippler with driving the track and like how to kind of go into the corners and where to lift and, you know, the different things. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, Joey said Byron put him in the wall, which Byron says he didn't, and he said they're racers. That's what they're doing. Scruffy, a good question came in from JoJo. What is a controversial topic that sets you off on a passionate rant? Like example, pineapple on pizza debate is one for many. No pineapple on pizza. And for me, responding to a bonehead move with a malicious move, get your head put in the toilet. That's great. It is what it is. It's racing. William Byron would have done the same thing to Joey. Byron would have done the same thing to Joey. T. Coppin, you got less than 2 laps to go to win the stage. Not sure if you're in here, but you got less than 2 laps to go to win stage number 1 and get a spin of the wheel and get a prize. Pineapple on pizza should be see, look at JoJo. JoJo's now sparked, a controversial subject in the chat because talking about pineapple on pizza. You thought someone fell out of the track then? Yikes. Mine is Josh saying the cycle will never happen at happy hour. I don't know if Josh is in here. I know he wasn't feeling too good yesterday, but I don't know if Josh is in here, but that is kind of funny. Saying the cycle will never happen at happy hour. Has it happened, Scruffy, or does it not happen? Uh-oh, look at this. We got this debate going on. Semper says pineapple on pizza bad. Ginger, pineapple on pizza, amazing. Smash Mouth even has a pineapple on pizza emote. Rose says no. Now, give me pineapple. Notchback, it's just, Notchback, are you on my MSLA Discord? Shoot me a direct message on Discord and I'll send you my iRacing game. Oh, JoJo, it is a trigger. It is a trigger. It is a trigger. I love pineapple by itself. Just give me pineapple or pineapple juice or Dole Whip. Give me pineapple, give me pizza, but please don't put pineapple on my pizza. I was to say it is improbable because math, but that's math. We don't want to worry about math. But right now it looks like T. Coppin up there in first place. I don't even know how far second is. It looks like Solar Eclipse is not going to catch T. Coppin. T. Coppin going to come out of the final corner here, heading down the front stretch in a moment. T. Coppin going to win stage number 1. It looks like T. Coppin already racing with that MSLA marble. T. Coppin winning stage number 1. T. Coppin, are you here in chat? Are you still in chat? Or have you left? If you left, well, you're still going to get a message from me saying you won a stage. T. Coppin, stage 1 winner. Stage 1. T. Coppin. Hey, we'll give T. Coppin like a moment, and then we're going to spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Grilled pineapple with some pound cake. Now, see, that sounds delicious, Beans. That sounds delicious. Grilled pineapple with some pound cake and a bourbon. Yeah, like, I'm down for that. You had me at the word bourbon. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, you had me at the word bourbon. All right. T. Coppin, I don't think you're in chat, but what we're going to do is we're going to spin this wheel anyway, guys. This wheel spin is for T. Coppin coming up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T. Coppin is going to win themselves a MSLA poker chip. Poker cheap. Haha, beat TR to it. T. Coppin, congratulations on winning stage number 1. That MSLA poker chip will be on its way to you soon once I get your mailing information. And yeah, you're going to get that. You're going to get this discussion about pineapple on pizza can make the same level of depressed as thinking about the purpose of humanity for too long. Although people who put pineapple on pizza make the purpose of humanity even more erased. You know what? Yeah, we're family. That's like a long, thought out answer. Rose, they are on their way. They did get dropped in the mail early last week. They just, I'm questioning if some are going to show up because I realized I didn't package them as best as I could. So if you don't get it in another week or so, let me know and I'll send you another one. Yay, Sir Marlowe, your poker chip arrived. Sir Marlowe. Yay, yay, yay. I'm happy. Like, some people have been posting pictures of them arriving, so, you know. They are arriving. So pineapple on pizza has divided opinions, but the real enemy is peas and mayo on the. Who would ever put peas and mayonnaise on a pizza? What? Who would? All right, Puppet, you gotta explain yourself on that one, because what? Peas and mayonnaise? Okay, I love mayonnaise. I put mayonnaise on my sandwiches and stuff. Like, I put it on my ham and turkey. You know, I put a little mayonnaise. But on pizza? Like, what? No. I saw it online. I was like, what in the sweet baby Jeebus? Yeah. No. Yeah. Like, I put a thin layer of mayonnaise on like my ham and turkey sandwiches. I mix tuna with a little bit of mayonnaise. Like, that's it. If you put peas and mayo on a pizza, please do me a favor and don't spawn. Okay, at least we all can agree. I think everybody is in agreement. Peas and mayonnaise on a pizza is disgusting. I don't think anybody is in here going, yeah, I'd eat that. Yeah, I'd eat that. I'd do it. I'd do it. Yeah, I would accept pineapple on pizza. I would accept pineapple on pizza. All right, guys, we're going to take a short little commercial break here. I'm just going to step up. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to put this on actual, like, commercial. I'm just going to turn the camera off for a second. Guys, I'll be right back. Just going to refill my liquid, and we will continue on with the Zoetrope 142, brought to us today by ScrufBMX, better known as Scruffy here in the MSLA, and a big old happy birthday to Scruffy, everyone. Make sure y'all send Scruffy a lot of love. Being the first sponsor of the season. Yeah. I've had peas and egg mayo salad. That's different. That's different, Jojo. That's a salad form. But we're talking pizza. Mixed in with the cheese and, yeah, no, okay. We'll be right back. Yeah, the hat's gone. It's a little hot, so you guys get crazy hair enders for a little bit of the race here. My hair is like so Like I could what Pixel used to do the ride knot. I can almost do that now. My hair has gotten so long. We use the headphones to keep it back a little bit. Keep it back a little bit. Oh, all right. Cut your hair, you hippie. I've just been lazy. I've been lazy. I keep telling Miss Andrews I just want to buzz it, but she says no. She says no. I mean, we all know. When it comes down to things, you know, happy wife, happy life. So if it means not cutting my hair or doing whatever, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. We make it work is what we do. So we still on this peas and mayo pizza conversation? Seafood pizza, fried clams or fried boiled shrimp and chunked lobster tail. That sounds actually good, really, Lost. Like a seafood pizza. One thing that is interesting about the pineapple on pizza debate is that you can only sway people one way. Those who are in favor of it already like it, and it's almost impossible to convince them otherwise. But those that aren't against it, many of them may not have ever tried it and will change their opinion once they taste it. I've had it before, Shaggy Hustle. Not a fan. I'm not a fan of Hawaiian pizza. You know, with the ham and pineapple? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Apparently, it's a global emote. That's a global emote from Twitch? All a matter of what it's paired with. Of the tack pizza in New Jersey, I'm not Scruffy. I've had Pazookies. If anybody's ever been to a restaurant like BJ's or Chili's or some places, they call it Pazookie, where they put a cookie in a little like personal pizza tin, and then they send it through the pizza oven, and it gets all cooked, and then they top it with a bunch of vanilla ice cream. And so it's vanilla ice cream on top of a like fresh milk, like hot cookie. So good. Taco pizza. I've not heard of that. I've converted my girlfriend. She refused for a long time, and now she loves it. Well, that's what I did with Miss Enders and sushi. I made her a fan of sushi, just like she made me a fan of Indian food. Like, it is funny. We have a local Indian food restaurant here that we go to all the time, and we go there so often now. Like, we are friends with the owner. Her and her husband just had a kid right after Ethan. So we all, like, every time we go in there, we share pictures, or we take him in, and she picks him right up and holds him. But when we first went in there, I asked for hot. I asked for chicken tikka masala hot. I got it, and it was like not hot at all. And I was like, I want fire. I want fire. I want to feel fire on my tongue and my mouth when I'm done eating this food. So we went back the next time, and it was like, she was like, okay, we made it spicy for you. And I was like, oh yeah. It was good. It was good. Sushi is the best. Spicy tuna. You're allergic to shellfish. Well, as long as you don't eat, shrimp or lobster or crab, you're okay, Gingerbread. You're okay. Just stick to salmon and tuna. You're good. Chicken vindaloo, yes, is more spicy. But just give me chicken tikka masala, the naan bread, like all the rice. Oh god. She's still in the bedroom with Ethan, but I almost want to shout, "Can we have Indian food for dinner? I'm hungry now. I want Indian food." I'm not a horseradish fan, actually. It's kind of weird. Crippler! How you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Okay. T. Coppin's still up here leading this race. And somehow we have done the camera thing again. I don't know how we keep doing that. I wish I could recreate it. But we gotta keep trying. Don't ever ask for Thai food hot or you'll be in the bathroom floor begging for your life. No, Gator, I can take spicy. I love spicy food. Give me hot. I want to be sweating because of the food I eat, if that makes sense. Like, I want to sweat. Can you make it so hot I question where I went wrong in life later in the bathroom? Crippler, unfortunately, you might have been too late, like an hour too late, sadly. Yeah, go. You make up 49 laps. Go practice Phoenix. Do better at Phoenix. No. Noelio 7. This is your random racing spotlight brought to us by Smash Mouth 16. Smash Mouth Thank you for the support. Noel, you're currently 35.93 in the world. You have 127 points, 3 wins, 9 eliminations, 114 races, and your last one came with Mikoyu? Mikoyu? Native spicy is the trick. Yeah, you gotta say that. What in Sam? Okay, so guys, Scruffy sent me this picture of like this taco pizza. There's only one problem with that, Scruffy. I can't eat that. I cannot eat that due to an allergy. A lot of people don't, some know, but I am actually allergic to avocado. So anything avocado, guacamole, I cannot have it. It won't kill me, but it'll make me break out in hives, and yeah, I just avoid it like the plague. There you go, Semper Jax. That's a good question. Scruffy, what is your preferred level of spicy? Just to make your mouths water from the hydroponics and not sweaty way, I just picked and peeled one of the Hayden mangoes, one of the trees. And Bengal? That sounds delicious. I love a good fresh mango. That is good. Wait, why are you going to blame LT? LT's in the top 10. Strange Tangent's in the top 10. What is going on with this top 10? Yes Man 15's in the top 10. Fred Flintstone. DJ Jeffers was in the top 10 for a second there. Guacamole looks like baby poop. Oh. Yeah, give me Scorpion and Carolina Reapers. I'm with you there, Semper. Hashtag blame Gaia. Yeah, LT's doing. Could LT finally win actual like MSLA marble? He has a trophy. He has a preseason trophy, but we weren't giving out the marble in preseason 2020. My favorite hot sauce in my fridge right now is a black garlic Reapers. Ooh. Unagi roll. See, now the problem is, do I want sushi or Indian food for dinner? Although we have a new place out here called Dave's Hot Chicken, and I think it might be local to California, but it's a place that serves like chicken sandwiches and stuff, but they do hot, like spice. Like, we tried it out. They had just opened. We went in there a couple days ago, or about a week ago, and oh my gosh, it was delicious. Don't like spicy. My number is 3 or 4. Scruffy. Dave's is across the country. Okay, Silver. I didn't know that. I know it was started in California, like by 4 guys in 2017 or something. Like it's very, very new. They only started in a parking lot in like 2017 or something. At least that's what's on the plaque in the store, in the restaurant. But we had it like last week and it was so good. So I'm going to be torn. Do we go for Dave's Hot Chicken tonight? Do we go for sushi or do we go for Indian food? That's a hard decision. They all sound delicious. I can't do spicy. I have Crippler, you cannot do spicy, my friend. I'm happy for them, like slowly grown, but we went in there and because we're like, well, what is the level of spicy? And so I got 2 chicken sandwiches. I got 1 hot and 1 medium. Next time I go, I'm going to get ultra hot and hot because the medium was not hot enough for me. Culver's is down in Florida now. I think Culver's is the one my mom always talks about from Iowa. Being in Iowa, I think Culver's is what she always mentions. I think that's what she always talks about. Your IBS says, heck no, you fool. See, I have stomach issues sometimes, but I gotta go. I gotta go with spicy if I can. Was there a wait? Not too much of a wait. We went like in the midday on a weekday. We went midday on a weekday, Silver. I'm thinking Culver's is what my mom talked about in Iowa being really good. For lunch today in Cape May, New Jersey, had a dish today ironically called the Kraken that had pretty good spice, was Baja Wild Shrimp, roasted chicken, and black squid ink sauce, spiced with cayenne. Good gravy, Cybernet Kraken. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I want, like, Kraken, can you, like, box that up and send it over to California, please? I'll take it. Ooh, Scruffy. Yeah, if you want to send me some of the homemade mustard, I'll take it. I'll take it. VLT gifting a tier 1 sub to Guacamole Turns Me On. Guacamole Turns Me On. Welcome to the MSLA. VLT, thank you for the gifted sub. Heck yeah, Scruffy. I'm gonna hold you to that because I'll give me some good spicy mustard. Have you ever had the Kraken rum? It's really good. It's really good rum. I like the rum. All right, Smash Mouth. This has been your random racing highlight. Noelio 7. Who's around you right now? You got, hey, there's Mom. Peggy Lee. Speaking of Peggy Lee, we were talking about her. Right there, Not Ferrari. Walsall. There's Snow Miser. There's Bella Rose. Let's see. So here's where our person is. Where's our leader? Like, are these all lap down marbles or something? Or did Mama Enders pick up the pace and make it, get going forward? Did Mama Enders pick up the pace? I've had the rum. I got 5th in my free. Oh, nice, Gator. Nice. I'm not a big rum person, but it is a good dark rum. It is a good dark rum. We do have rum from Barbados, like Mount Gay. Mount Gay rum, I think. It's Barbados rum. We got it when we went to Barbados. All a lap down. By the way, we need to talk about the sponsorship thing, and I'm not really good at contacting Discord. Bangle, shoot me a message on, shoot Ender's World a whisper on Twitch. Don't shoot MSLA Racing a whisper. Shoot Ender's World a whisper. Oh, yeah, Frank, when Miss Enders and I went to Barbados, we had a free trip to Barbados a couple years ago, to an all-inclusive. Wait, was I in the top 10 for a second? Go Enders. Go Enders. Go get a top 10. Go represent Team 1 Lap Down. Did putting the Rhino hat on work for me today? Did the Rhino hat work today? Rhino hat for the win. But yeah, Bengals, shoot me a whisper on Twitch. If you're not doing the Discord thing, that's fine. Just give me a whisper on Twitch. Hey, I saw my name pop up for a second. And I'll respond to you later today, but do it on the Ender's World account. Don't do it on MSLA Racing, because I'm more likely to notice it on the Ender's World side. What was the Ender's name? Oh, yeah, about my name. You guys now are all saying get out. Rhino hat equals... Hey, what? Oh, I would die for rum right now. I bought myself a few months ago. A day later, I found out I have a new human being inside of me. Well, number one, congratulations for the new little human being. That big congratulations for that. We're family, but I get you. You buy this nice bottle and then you're like, well, crap. Now I gotta wait like a year before I can drink you. But just think that's gonna be sitting there waiting for you. It'll be your reward for, birthing a child. But congratulations on that. Congratulations. Yes, as Mount Gay, I used to sail and we kept Mount Gay and Gallon Joe's. That's awesome, Bengal. Yeah, we have a big bottle that one of my friends gave us for when Miss Enders and I got married in 2018. Got a big old bottle of it. Then we have a smaller one we bought from Barbados. So we even have a parrot to perch on. That's amazing. I used to have a bird. We used to have a little bird. He unfortunately died a couple years ago. He's in the backyard somewhere. It has a special place in my living room, and thanks. It's just calling to you. It's just calling to you. But yeah, again, congratulations, we're family. That's awesome. If I can ask, is it your first or second? Like, where in the hierarchy is new edition going to be? If you don't mind me asking. But the parrot had both eyes. Well, I mean, it's good that they have both eyes. Parrots can only see. Okay, why am I not back in the top 10? My second, I have a 2-year-old. Oh, well, congratulations on your second little. Our little is going to be, he's about 14 and a half months old, so he's like right between 14 and 15 months old. Took his first unassisted steps a couple days ago. He took like 4 or 5 of them and then went down. So, took a couple. Well, with a patch would have been just perfect in the pirate mode. Just somehow get a patch on a bird. See if it works. I don't know if it'll work or not. Hey, Noelio, this has been your random racing highlight brought to us by Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth. Thank you so much for the support. Go check on our leader. T Coppin up there. Wait. Let's go to 10th. Let's go to 10th. Okay. Spoo is a lap down. Where am I? Okay, I have fallen way out of the top 10. I am way out of the top 10 now. I'm like, there's 10th. I am, where am I? Where am I? There I am. I'm still on the lead lap. That's impressive. That I am impressed about enough. TR Spark is on the lead lap. Where's Mom? Have we seen Mom go by yet? Have we seen Mom? Where's Mom? Let's see if we can see like of her name. There's Ferret on the lead lap. Can we make a law that allows all moms to have rum 1 year after their baby is born? You could. Why can't you? Miss Enders has had a few drinks after, Ethan. She was, I mean, we're not the, I guess it's not the best. She had a little, glass of wine. It's fine. It's fine. I have no idea where Mom is. Mom's out here somewhere. Can't tell if she's on the lead lap or not. I did see the man of hour just now. Oh, Scruffy did go by. Okay, Scruffy is in there. Probably, I am sadly not next to Scruffy. Usually, Scruffy and I are at the tail end of a lap together. We're near each other. So far, 7 cautions with 21 laps complete. Wow. Hey, thank you for the update, Tangent. And again, you're in the top, 15. I actually did make it in the race on my G, and I'm a lap. Oh, you are here, Crippler. Did you see yourself momentarily? Is that what it was? You saw yourself for a split second, and you're like, yeah. I'm not a wine person, I'm just saying. I'm more of a beer and bourbon. Yeah, I mean, could Cendric not make the playoffs with a win? It could happen. T. Coppin still leading this race here on lap 60. In the middle of stage number 2, guys, remember we're going to lap 80 for the stage. Lap 80. Well, let's see if we can get another random highlight here. There we go. Anton Gaddle. Anton Gaddle? I hope I'm saying that right. Anton, you are a random racing spotlight brought to us by Damian D from M3. Damian, thank you for your support. Anton, you're currently ranked 11,247th in the world. You have 47 points, 4 wins, 12 eliminations, 31 races, and your last one came with Alexi. Shh. Wait, why am I not supposed to talk? Oh, I get what you mean. Strange, pay attention to the race. Not this race. The real race. The real race. Watch Strange, wins today, and Strange is like, no, don't talk about it. I will talk about, though, coming up in this season, we do have a race sponsored by Strange Tangent. So check out soon. Information is going to be posted. We have a sponsored race coming up on June 17th, this Friday before Father's Day. We have a sponsor. Just have not confirmed, not have locked in the details, but that's coming. Next week, we don't have a sponsor. But then the following week, Robo Cooney is sponsoring a race. So a lot of sponsorships coming up. Tony's going to be doing one. We also have, I think somebody else submitted for one. Hey, Recognizer, hope you're having a good day at work, my friend. And thank you for stopping in to say hello. Need to plug in my 920 and help my marble make the turns. Yeah, just... You're waiting to see a cookie-faced marble. A gingerbread man. You might be waiting a while. I mean, there's probably 100 cookies out here right now. Maybe 100? Enders is in the top 10. Whoa, yes I am! I was out of the top 10 for a while. Go, Enders, go forward. No, you go forward, buddy. Get into top 5. Let's go for a win today. Let's go for a win. I want to win today. It is George Lucas's birthday. It's Scruffy's birthday. It's not my birthday, but it's close enough. Tony hasn't confirmed yet what he wants to name his race, but it might be, I don't know if we're going to be, Goat Island, it'll be Goat Island the second, or, the return of Goat Island. Try and do something fun with it. The return of Goat Island. They thought they had escaped back in season 5, but only to see that it was all a dream and they're still on the island in season 6. We'll come up with some fun narrative for it. We'll do something. Ender's Hacks. Hashtag Ender's Hacks. Anton rocking looks like the Jason or the hockey mask. Hockey mask. Looks like a little piggy. Little piggy marble. And little kitty cats. No pin. No pin. What would postage be to send a trophy to yourself? $8. Penba, the race next week will be on Friday. Friday's race will be next week. It might actually be a little shorter than normal, only because I am taking Miss Enders to a Lady A concert, or they used to be called Lady Antebellum, but they are now Lady A. If same person sponsors, I'll add that to the same race once they've sponsored more than once. Oh, cool. So right now, Tony's going to sponsor another race this season. I know my mom wants to. Main Dad mentioned he was thinking about it, but again, it's just mentioned in passing. But I know Tony is confirmed for another sponsored race. I know. Guys, don't talk about it. Yeah, Joan, we're looking forward to it. It's at Fantasy Springs Resort and Casino out here in the Coachella Valley. Lady A on May 20th. But we will be doing an MSLA race on Friday, May 20th. So this coming Friday will be the next race. No, let's talk about it. Hi, Dave. How you doing? No, we're not. I'm not talking. You guys can talk about it. I'm not talking about myself being in the top 10. I'm done talking about it. Thank you, Puppet. Thank you for sticking up for me. See, guys, Puppet's sticking up for me. Dave the Delta Tuggy. Dave, where are you? Are you at the Delta? Are you at the Delta? Because that's next week's track. Are you already there? Did you already did you show up at the wrong track, Dave? That's next week. Maybe I think you're just early. I think you're early. You're at the wrong track, man. You're at the wrong track. You're like Michael Waltrip. You went to the wrong track. Dave's already 3 laps behind. Yeah, he deserves it. So let's see who's around. Anton, there's Hello Puppet, John Fearing, Bucky Doc, Bucky Doc, Surfman. There's Becca. We got Rack, It's M, Otari, Peg Leg Pirate, Yoda, Shadow, Tammy, Last Bass. I just realized why I do terrible. My marble never leaves the Delta. You own the Delta, dude. You just own it. He's doing test laps. That's what he's doing. He showed up early, showed up a week early, doing the test laps. I see what his plan is. Could you guys actually imagine, though, if Dave wins another Delta race? I don't think Dave would ever be able to change his name on... He will never... Well, actually, he can't change his name. I want to, somehow lock his name on Discord. But then to do that, I'd have to take away the ability for everyone to change their nicknames. I don't want to do that. I want to let everyone have their own creative freedom. But Dave the Delta Tuggy, that is your name on Discord. You can never change it. I don't care where you call yourself everywhere else, but here you are stuck. But hey, speaking of Dave, there's Dave. Dave going by, Heel Michael first to third, Estrella Gaming, Bone the Cat, Chef. We got Jeeds, Ayuk. There's McMahon. Hi, Itty Bitty. How you doing? No, we're not talking about that purple name. That's a figment of your imagination is what it is. It's a figment of your imagination. One problem with that, yeah? Gosh, guys. Gosh. Y'all are so mean, man. You're so mean. I'm gone. I'm leaving. Bye. Yeah. Just imagine, well, you have a purple name in chat. You have a purple name in chat. Restart the race. No. Pin Scorpion, there's your Season 1 MSLA champion right there. Kaname, Aria Link. We got Mama B. We got Peace Jelly. It looked like Peaceful Jelly. Barry. Oh. Captain Frank Beard. Do you have a beard? Ellie is just another level on the standings right now. Only Byron and Blaney within 70 points from... Yeah, but Chase Elliott, has 1 win? That's it? I mean, Kyle Larson has 1 win. Look who has 2 wins. Like William Byron. Who else? Does anybody else have 2? Oh, yeah, Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain has 2 wins at 2 completely different tracks. Okay, is that a deal? If the purple name wins the race, all the purple names in the chat also win. Oh, I love that. You changed your name. Now all of a sudden everyone's going to change their chat name to purple. Everyone's going to... Look at this. You guys are talking about me and I'm out of the top 10. Stop it. Stop it. T. Coppin still leading this race. Think about how many MSLA teams have 0 wins throughout all of MSLA history. And here comes Enders to take a win. Semper, team 1 lap down, doesn't have a win. We don't have a win. So we are one of those winless teams. The thing is, most chats, my name is always red. Ender's World always comes up as red. Wins only matter when it comes to the playoffs. Hello, Dave. Oh, quit your crying. Quit your bitching. Hey, right now, Anton, there's Hefe, there's Ming. We got Just Call Me Pepper. Every time I see Just Call Me Purr, I always want to say Just Call Me Pepper. So that's your name, I guess. Lorenzo. Would love to know how my marble is doing so far. Melanie, I can tell you that your marble is is somewhere between 11th and 835th. No, he doesn't have a win, does he? No, he doesn't. He's on, what? Hammond was on a dry streak. He finally got a win. Justin Allgaier and Xfinity was on a dry streak. He finally got a win. Target Ender's World wreck. Just all of a sudden you see my marble just destroyed. Can you imagine? Could you imagine if randomly marbles explode because they deteriorate or something? Just explode. All of a sudden your marble just goes poof. Then there's debris on the track, and if you hit it, it messes up your marble. Hey, Anton, this has been your Random Racing Spotlight. Brought to us by Damian D from M3. Damian, again, thank you for your support. My marble is this slow now, and we don't even have to pit. Yeah, I know. I know. It's weird. It's weird. But right now, let's go back to that blimp mode. Let's follow along with T-Cop. Wait, how far ahead is T-Coppin? Hey, T-Coppin going into that right-handed corner. Second place is now just crossing the finish line. TJZ Momo. Right now crossing the finish line. Imagine you would lose random bananas on track. Just boo, boo. Or blue turtle shell or a blue Morby. Which one's a blue Morby? Somehow use the Morbies and make those equivalent to the turtle shells in Mario Kart. And have the blue one be the, go seek out the leader and blow him up. I want to say it's Gerd or Tube. They're both blue, right? I think they're both blue. And then we have the reddish one. So that could be the red shell. You got a green one for the green shell. And then we can find homes for the other ones. Just have Morbies spawn all over the track. You guys are going to go to Pixel and be like, Ender said all this! Ender said all this! Oh my lord. Dude. Pixel. Okay, Mike. Pixel, there's only one more thing you got to do to complete your build. So guys, Pixel redid his office today. He took everything out, cleaned it, redid everything, refreshed. He's got to do some cable management. Got to get some zip. I'm going to send you some zip ties, Pixel. Bundle those cables together. Wow, his new setup looks so good. His new setup, he sent me a picture of it. His setup looks so good. I'm jealous of it. He sent me a picture. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of his setup. Oh. Wow. So good. Have you named next week's race? No, I have not yet, Shadow. Do you have a suggestion? I'm down for suggestions. It's May 20th. My marble is banking. The corner's too high to have to talk to. Yeah. Beautiful disaster. Basically what's happening is you gotta, drop some of the, the camber, change the camber, put some different tire pressure in. Do the toe a little bit, put a few rounds into the right rear. Maybe that'll help you in your corners a little bit. Bell has more top 10s than Truex, Byron, and Hamlin. Yeah. Christopher Bell, he's been consistent. He's been very consistent. Need Bob to abduct a few marbles. Just all of a sudden Bob comes in. You don't need to bundle them together if they're just a ball of tangled up cables that hold themselves. I am a cable management person, and right now I am upset with myself. Today, when we are done streaming, after I do a couple errands with Miss Enders, so we gotta go do like normal grocery shopping. I have some marbles work to get done. I'm actually gonna want to clean out my desk and everything also. Want to kind of like redo stuff. Dust. I hate dusting. I hate dusting. I don't like dusting. Speaking of cable management, remember that picture of my mess of wires I sent you a couple weeks ago? Yeah, Rolling Wonder. Did you all bundle them up? Did you make them look all nice and schnazzy? T. Cobbin, I will say I have never really appreciated the pixelated trail before. That thing's nice, T. Cobbin. That thing's really nice. Yeah, Crippler. Yeah, we can talk about that. You let me know some of the cars you run and I'll make paints for you. Yours are in mesh tubes. I've never thought of that, AO. I always do, like, I do Velcro, or I try and attach as much as I can under my desk and have as few cables coming down. When I build my new computer, guys, I'm going to be building it on a reverse setup. So, you know how most computer towers are always meant to be on the right side of your computer desk? And that's if you care about the aesthetics, like if they have a glass panel and you can see them, if you care about them. If you don't, you can put a computer tower anywhere. But most are always on the side. But mine, I'm going to put on the left. But I found a case that the motherboard is actually twisted upwards, so all the plugs are on the top. And it actually has a channel on the top of the computer tower that where Discord, that all the cables run through one little grommet in the back, and they all plug in, and it like makes it very sleek and nice looking. My plan also is to stream the new computer build because it's going to be a beast. It's going to be a beast. So I'm going to have to figure out how to like mount the camera so I can have it pointed downwards so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. But I plan to stream it on the Enders World channel, like a new MSLA computer. I think I'm going to name the computer because all my computers are called like Enders Red, Enders Blue. Like if it's an Intel, it's Enders Blue. If it's an AMD, it's Enders Red. I think the new computer tower, I'm going to name it MSLA Prime. MSLA Prime is what I think we're going to call the new computer. So I don't know. I just like that. Do you think JRM links up with Spire and Cup Series with Gregson as driver, or does Gregson and JRM go colleague? I think they go colleague, VLT. I think they go colleague. It's about half as bad as in that picture now, but without any cable management, I just removed wires and they weren't. That's the thing, is half the time cables aren't even plugged in. You just have them back there. I have an extra cable hanging down from my monitor just in case I need to plug it into anything else. But I have it like attached to the bottom of the desk. George Russell for the computer name because it'll be consistently good. Crippler, that is amazing. But right now, T. Coppin leading here. Again, could T. Coppin win? Is T. Coppin just going to dominate today? I was trying to figure out what's happening in your profile picture, TJ, but I'm like, oh, it's y'all sitting on the floor, like the kitchen. That's awesome. I was like, what's going on? We got Phil up there. Andy up into the top 5. We got Blue. Guys, do you know who Blue Animoon is? Blue Animoon is an OG marbler. She has been a part of Marbles on Stream for I don't know how long. She was a part of MSLA, took like a season off, is back. The Blue Moonies are back in action this season. So Blue Animoon, it's great to see you back in the MSLA. And Marbles, you know, and everything. We got Sweater Boy, who led early up into the top 10 still. We got Trio Pot. I want to say Tripot, but Trio Pot. What else we got? We got still Solar Eclipse up there. We got Bengal up into the top 5, and Crazy B-Boy in that top 10 spot. Where did I go? I'm still there. I'm lurking. I'm in 12th. It looks like I'm in 12th. Call next week's race the Homestead because Lincoln signed the Homestead Act 19th season, and it's a track in Miami. It's scruffy. If we go by that logic, I don't like Homestead Miami. That is one of my least favorite tracks to race. Shadow Walker, I just read what you posted me. I will reply when I'm done streaming today. I love the idea. I'm trying to unlap myself. I'm close to being behind 10th place. Well, you just gotta, kick it into gear a little bit more. T. Coppin about to win themselves another wheel spin. Is T. Coppin going to just, dominate today's race? Is T. Coppin going gambit? Is T. Coppin going to, win everything? You're probably like, if they're here, like, stop talking about me, Enders. You're going to make me fall. I'm trying to, oh, I already read that. We got Bajukes right there about to go a lap down. Anton, who was just our random racing spotlight, going a lap down. Garg. There's Lord. I saw Lord. Poke Debbie. There's Poke Debbie. There's Becca. Subgame Life. Do you guys know how cool it was that last week Mama Sub is Subgame Life's mom, won the Marble 500, and it was also Mother's Day weekend. Like, how cool is that? How cool is that someone's, I know there's a lot of moms in the community, but someone's mom from the community won. Like, that was so totally cool. And I was like, can I say she's your mom? I was asking Subgame Live, and I'm like, can I say she's your mom? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, go mom. I think that is really cool. That, of course everyone's like, well, I'm a mom, I want to win. But, it was really cool. And also kind of funny, like, I love it when significant others or now parents win over the others. So, like, Head Snaps lady has an MSLA marble. Head Snap does not. Surfman. Miss Surfy has an MSLA marble. Surfman does not. So I love that. What up, Gaz? We're doing good. We're almost at the end of stage number 2, and then we're rolling on to the end of the racing. As always, guys, we will be doing battle royales. We will be doing racing when we are done today, so do not worry. We will be doing some more stuff. Also, we are now in the process of updating or uploading all races to our YouTube channel within the week after the race. So if you guys miss a race, you don't want to check out, go through the highlight process, all of it will be on YouTube. It's just youtube.com/MSLA Racing. That should be the right URL. I need to make a command for that. I need to remind myself. Enders, make a command for YouTube. I would love to see the build. I just ordered the parts for my new build. My wallet is still hyperventilating. Yeah, it's, yeah. I wonder who will break the spouse curse first. Spouse partner, what? Oh, yeah. That'd be great. Like, I would love to see, that happen. Like, the spouses come out and win over the main, over the main marbler. Like, that stuff is, I love it, because I hope that, like, let's say Mr. Subgame Life came out. I know Mr. Subgame Life is, around, but Subgame Life is the main streamer. But if Mr. Subgame Life comes out and wins an MSLA race, I hope he would hold the trophy and be like, hey, I would love that. Out of the top 10, looks like we scared them up. I know, Semper. I know. We're in the top 15, though. We're hopefully in the top 15. We're getting some points today, though. I think TR is still on the lead lap. So team 1 lap down, representing today. It's only because they keep saying, like, I guess, TR and, like, Frankenbeans and Apple have been talking about changing the team name. I don't know if I like this. I am not the captain of the team, though. Tiara is the captain. Tiara is the captain of Team 1 Lap Down, not me. So, I don't know. That's up to her, ultimately. Well, let's see. We got Halfpint going to get back on the... T. Coppin. What did you do? Jinxed us all. I jinx everybody. It's kind of what I do. It's what I do. So we're putting the Rhino hat on today. We're going to try like a different hat next week. I'm not going to tell you guys which one I'm using. I think I'm going to use the bunny, though. It's the big ears. Big ears. I mean, more wind, more sail. With the big bunny ears, more sail to get your marble going quicker. I think it'd be hilarious, so if I came out next week and won the race and I'm wearing the bunny hat. Just saying. That would be funny. And then everyone would be like, Enders called it, and we blame Enders now. Hashtag, it's all Enders' fault. It's all Ender's fault. Nurker, thank you so much for the follow. Hashtag 1 shopping trolley down. Why? What is the whole shopping trolley thing? What is it with the shopping carts thing all of a sudden? I don't get it. I only use the shopping cart if I have to. Otherwise, I use the basket. 3 more days before the Mexican pizza comes back to Taco Bell? What? It's not meant to be understood. Okay. I'm pretty sure that MSLA car trail you sold me has 4 flat tires. Mexican pizza's coming back to Taco Bell. I'm excited for that. I will definitely be getting some Mexican pizza. I'll probably order like 2 the moment the day it comes back. Be like, yeah, give me the food. Give me the heartburn. Rolling Wonder, I just saw your message. So cool. I will check that. Ooh. Guys, T Coppin in. Well, we're just what is going on here? T Coppin in first. I'm not even on the right channel. Or the right window. Get on the right window, Enders. Oh, TJ is actually catching T Coppin a little bit. That lead has been evaporated. I don't think TJ or Phil have what it takes to catch T Coppin for the stage win, but this race is not over. That's the real reason why they have it and why he wants us to have to use it. That's the only reason we put it in the shop, so you guys use it, you know. I'm using the Rhino hat, so I'm not even using the MSLA card today. Does anybody else have a Switch and have a problem always popping the little stand? This thing never wants to, like, open. Well, I got it this time, but it, like, never wants to open for me. Well, or that, or I can just break it off. Like, I moved it and it just broke off. Like, what type of Mickey Mouse stuff is this? Okay, we fixed it, but good gravy, that's like, what? Come on. Yeah, I just moved it and it snapped right out. I gotta sleep now, wishing, hey, we're firmly, thank you for coming out today, and again, congratulations on the newest, soon addition to your family. Don't mention the moose. Wait, there's a moose? I want a moose. T Coppin! Definitely still in the lead. I don't think anybody's going to catch T right here. T's going to come out and win themselves stage number 2. Here we go. Going down the first side stretch. Yep, it's coming back on the 19th, but if you're a VIP, you can get it starting the 17th. Ooh. I am not a Taco Bell VIP. I'm not. Hey, of course we're firmly. We'll be here next Friday at the same time. So if you want, come on back out and get into the 3rd race of the season. We're going to be at the Delta next week, everyone. The Delta will be next week's race. I am jealous of Pixel's new setup. He did some work today. I always have trouble removing the wrist strap because without accidentally lock. You talking about like the Wii straps and stuff from that? Or I don't have straps on my controllers. We're firmly again. Have yourself a good weekend. I don't know if Pixel wants me to share it. It's up to Pixel to share it, Sven. I can't share his stuff. T Coppin coming down for stage number 2. Win in the book for T Coppin. Win number 2. Nurker, we're doing good. My nose is itchy. We're a little more than halfway through the race today. There you are. What's up, sir? T Coppin with stage win number 2. And what is going on with my nose? All right. Stage 2. T Coppin. So T Coppin, you have won yourself 2 prizes. I think it's one of my mustache hairs turned upward and it's like tickling my nose. Ah. Hey T Coppin, are you ready for wheel spin number 2? So I'm not sure if anybody told you, but you already won an MSLA poker chip. So we're going to do a wheel spin again for your stage 2 win. If it lands on poker chip again, you can either take a second poker chip or we can re-spin it for you. So if you don't want a second poker chip, I will allow you to re-spin it. But if you do want a second one, that's fine. So either way, you're getting a poker chip or 2, or you're getting 2 things. Are you ready? Are you ready for your wheel spin? Look at this. Phil. Real quick, Phil going for the lead. While T Coppin is battling for that lead, we're going to do a wheel spin. And then we're going to take a break and I'm going to see what the hell is tickling the heck out of my nose. Here we go. And it's going to be... Okay, T Coppin, do you want a respin or do you want 2 poker chips? It landed on poker chip. So it's up to you. You can either get 2 poker chips or we'll respin it. I leave it up to you, my friend. So it's whatever you wish. We'll make it happen. You're okay with the second one? Got it. Locked it in. T-Coppin poker chip. You'll have 2 of them. Just so you know, you'll be the only person with 2. So you'll be the only person that's won 2 of them. All right, guys. Like I said, do a respin to see what it would have been. Okay, we'll do a respin just to see what it would have been. Watch, it's another poker chip. Another poker chip. It would have been a button finally. Another poker chip. Another poker chip. All right, guys, we will be right back. Like I said, I'm going to go check what's going on with my nose. And we will be right back, and we'll continue to the end of this race right now. T Coppin, TJ Momo, or TJZ, Phil, Andy, Ben the Boss Jackson, Flop Nothing, Trio, Cobalt, Crazy B-Boy, Solar Eclipse, Darkest Mind, all kind of battling for that top 10. Oh, you want to see the poker chip? Here you go, Sven. That is one side of the poker chip, and that is the other. Little racetrack. I can tell you this, the next round of poker chips will be different. I'm probably going to get like 3 different versions. They're going to be different colors. They're going to have different images on them. But when people win them, they're going to get a random one. They're not going to get to pick which one they got. So it's going to turn into a collect them thing. Like, I want these to... Because these are really nice, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So, you're getting 2 of these ones. You're getting 2 of these ones. So, either way. But guys, we'll be right back. I'm going to go check on my nose and get some more water. And we will continue on with the final stage of the Zoetrope 142, brought to us by ScrufBMX. Happy birthday, boy. And yeah, we'll be right back, everyone. Okay, welcome back, everyone. All right, so a couple things I wanted to get out there is obviously today's race is sponsored by Scruffy, better known as ScrufBMX. We call him Scruffy here. Birthday, it's sponsored. No interview, but I did ask Scruffy some questions other than what you guys have asked in chat. Basically, first question I asked him was how many years he's been on Twitch, and his answer was a couple years. So, I'm guessing 3 or 4 years. So still relatively new to the Twitchiverse. Made a new channel on Discord for posting pics of winning things from MSLA. Oh, nice, Tiara. Guys, check out MSLA Discord. Tiara made a new channel for you to post all your stuff you win and stuff. If you get a trophy or stickers or whatever you get, you can post in there now. Sweet. What I really like is the interesting thing is how Scruffy found marbles. He said, I found marbles from a hockey YouTube channel called Posts to Post, and one night he said he was live, he was going to play a Twitch game called Marbles. So that is how we ended up having Scruffy join the community, which is really cool. Oh, it was nothing. It was nothing. It was like, I don't know, like the fan put some fuzz on my nose or something, and by the time I looked in the mirror, it was gone. Let's see, what else? What made you decide to sponsor an MSLA race? And his answer was it was his birthday and he wanted to help out the MSLA. So, which I appreciate because, guys, again, everything you guys do goes right back into the MSLA. Again, like the computer I'm planning to buy and build and, all these different things, all the swag. I always see stuff I want to buy. I still want to get stress balls. I still want to get a stress ball that just has MSLA on it. Just, like, throw them at people. Like, I go to TwitchCon, people in the marbles community are going to get hit in the head with a MSLA stress ball. Just, boing! I'll recognize someone and be like, here you go, and throw it at them. Like, here's a stress ball. Hey, Farrah, have yourself a good dinner. Have yourself a fantastic dinner. What other questions did I ask? I think that was it. Let's see. There was some other things. Here's a cool thing. Something about them that is unique is Scruff also shares a birthday with his niece. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't birthday. It was they were born in the same hospital 24 years apart. That's what it was, which is kind of cool. Same hospital, I want a stress ball from Tiara. No, Tiara would hurt people with the stress ball. Stresses people out even more thinking they're going to be hit. Just bing! All of a sudden, people are like, what the hell? Yelling at me. Enders, why'd you throw this at me? Because I did. But yeah, guys, the questions are still there. If anybody does have any more questions for Scruffy, I was going to throw you a follow, but I see you're not a streamer. Oh, that's a good question. Scruffy, I'm not sure if you answered this. This was from Semper a little bit ago. Scruff, I was going to shoot you a follow, but I see you're not a streamer. Considering how active you are in marbles, have you ever considered streaming it yourself? One place changed. Oh my gosh, Phil. Phil is in the lead now. T-Coppin falling to third. What happened to me, man? Where am I? I missed it because of work. My team better be doing well. Hey, Bonnie, how you doing? Hello. Hope you're doing well. Tiaras would probably be on the left. Well, just tiaras would be too heavy. Like, yeah. Profanity, no, but neither did I. You're right there, Profanity. You're actually about to go a lap down. Well, I don't know if you will. You still got a lot of marbles in between you and the leader, so you might be okay. Let's see. My son, ex-husband, and ex-father-in-law were all born on the same day. Well, Amp, that makes it really easy to keep track of birthdays. That's crazy that your ex-husband and his father were born on the same day. That's kind of cool. I'm confused today. Hitter72 asking when Pachinko goes live today. Did I miss something? Purple, this is... I don't know what Pachinko's... I don't know what the Unknown Marbler's doing. I don't know. That is a question for the Unknown Marbler. Purple Towie, why don't you tweet at the Unknown Marbler? The Unknown Marbler is on Twitter. So why don't you tweet the Unknown Marbler? Maybe they'll answer you. I don't know. This is MSLA. This ain't Pachinko. This is MSLA. Pachinko. Pachinko's, I don't know what Pachinko's do. 3 generations, that is crazy, Amp. 3 generations. Son, wait. Hang on. If I may ask, is your son from your ex-husband? Like, I assume that's what you mean by 3 generations. That is insane. The probability, I don't know if anybody is a math whiz out here, but what are the chances that 3 back-to-back-to-back generations are all born on the same day? Like, what? How is that even, like, humanly possible, Amp? Father, son, grandson. You could plan, okay, technically you could plan it. You could technically plan it. It wasn't planned. I mean, you could plan to have birthdays all on the same day, but that is, especially that wasn't planned, that is crazy. Talk, an amazing birthday present for your ex-husband, for his son. But talk about an even better birthday present for now grandfather. His son and now grandson are all share the same birthday. That's really cool. That is the ultimate birthday present right there. That is really cool. Due to the human factor. See, Not Ferrari is bringing out the math. Like, bringing out the math. I don't know. But Purple, when it comes to Pachinko, that's all Unknown Marbler stuff. I have no idea. I am not the Unknown Marbler. People thought I was the Unknown Marbler, but I am not the Unknown Marbler. And you weren't induced. Yeah. Purple Howie. Howie Potter's like, I'm taking over the world. Next, it's going to be Howie or Ender, or Ender's Howie's World with a Z. Howie's World with a Z. That'd be funny. Anyways, but right now Phil is into the lead, guys. We still have some random racing spotlights to get done. Let's see if we can get them done here. Let's see if we can capture. What are we doing? What are we doing, Anders? Here, let's make this easier on myself. I still gotta try and replicate how I'm doing that. How I'm accomplishing getting no camera movement. Always love to see my marble go lap down in the final stage. That is insane though, Amp, and that's really special, I think. Well, it's all about the math, and you can induce with a reason. Well, yeah, you can induce, but from what Amp is saying, she was not induced. So it's just the fates aligned, and father, son, grandson, all born on the same day, which is really cool. I dreamt about Pachinko the other night. It was a tournament going for 30 community coins. Too much. This is very much not the Chihuahua appreciation. I'm sorry, Semper. Your dogs are like, peace, we're out. We ain't doing well, Dad. We're leaving. We're gonna go curl up, take a nap someplace else. That we're done with this. We're done with this MSLA thing. We're not doing well. Lucas 01. This is your random racing spotlight brought to us by Itty Bitty Irish Lass. Itty Bitty. Another random racing spotlight sponsorship for Itty Bitty. Lucas, you're currently ranked 159,275th in the world. 0.0 wins, 0 eliminations, and 1 race. 1 race. Lucas, you're a lap down, I think, sadly. But we're going to follow you around for a few laps here. Speaking of your sponsor, Itty Bitty Irish Lass is right behind you right there. Itty Bitty is your sponsor for this random racing highlight. We got Mega Shine City, Celine, Sami Rose, MSLA race winner right there. Also, Itty Bitty Irish Lass is an MSLA race winner. Stan, let's see, we got Kaz again. I see Lost in VA, Miss Spitfire, Pixel by Pixel Studios, unfortunately 1 lap down. LT Digilusion on the lead lap up there. I like Purple Howie. Identity theft is no joke. Pachinko. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I do not know what's up with the Pachinko. People always ask me, Enders, when's Pachinko coming back? I don't know. I don't have a connection to the Unknown Marbler. There are very few people the Unknown Marbler talks to and interacts with. Now, the Unknown Marbler might like things on Twitter, might follow you on Twitter, but that does not mean they're going to interact with you. You know, just saying. Just saying. But I, unfortunately, you know, I have no control over the Unknown Marbler or his or her whereabouts. We'll say there. And the thing is, Pixel's always around. Pixel's on all the time, so how could he be the Unknown Marbler? He can't be. It is impossible for Pixel to be the Unknown Marbler. I mean, the Unknown Marbler has a beard. Pixel has some, like, scruff. You know? I don't know how it's going to work. That's something exactly the Unknown Marbler would say. And then, of course, I have the beard. Lost in the sands of time. The Unknown Marbler controls things from his throne of dead marbles. Marbles that have fallen victim to the Battle Royale. The Unknown Marbler sits atop the throne. Who's the Unknown Marbler? Also, has anyone seen the boat? Exactly. I don't know. I said his or her. TR, is the rumor that TR Sparks the Unknown Marbler now? Lucas, let's see. We got Road to Zion right there. Mickermole, Roxy. Let's see who else. Who is that? That person in the pink went zooming by. Who are you? Not Ferrari, just zooming. Pixel by Pixel Studios right there. I see you, Pixel. Doc Frost back there. I see Trunks. LT against Swedish Blood. Biz Waffles, the inaugural MSLA race winner. How many marbles were in that first MSLA preseason race? What was it? The Paperclip 100 or the Paperclip 50? Where we did 50 laps or 100 laps for the very first MSLA sanctioned event ever back in like August or September 2020. I completely forgot. We have definitely come a long way in a year and a half or so. We have come a long way. 835 marbles here at the MSLA Raceway. There's Mama Enders. Unfortunately, Mom is one lap down, it looks like. Actually, no, Mom's on the lead lap, I think. Mom is on the lead lap. What did they just take? Oh, no, they're on 96. Mom is one lap down. Sadly. Mom is one lap down. But right now we got Phil, Crazy B-Boy, T. Coppin, Darkest Mind, Ben Boss Jackson, TJZ. We got Solar Eclipse, Fred Flintstone, Cobalt, and Wisdom. Andy kind of all battling in that top 10 right now. Lucas, there's Rose Riddick. We see Rose. Remember, Ben, that's it. Don't talk about your marble. If you're in the top 10, don't talk about your marble. Y'all know this. Don't talk about your marble. Lucas. Trunks, itty bitty Irish Lass. Again, this random spotlight. There's Recognizer, my Tron buddy. Miss Dope Sauce in the race. What's our next sponsored event in Pixel by Pixel Studios? Marbles on stream. We have guys, today. Hopefully Strange Tangent's home for that. I just realized he's at the track right now. He has a class at 5 o'clock. Or no, 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. Eastern time. He should be home by then. 8 p.m. Eastern time, there is a brain layer course taking place in the Pixel by Pixel Studios Discord in the online stream learning section. So there you guys go if you want to learn a little bit about the brain layer. And then tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern time, I'm sorry, 11 a.m., 8 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, Introduction to Engagement Tools hosted by Jojo Majo, who is our MSLA artist. That is taking place this weekend, everyone. And then, guys, are you ready for next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time? Next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, On Stream Learning presents Navigating Social Media with this guy named Ender's World, who's going to teach you all a little bit about social media tactics and what to do and proper hashtagging. What to and to not do when it comes to hashtags. What to do and not to do. Also, some other tips and tricks, some tools I actually use to maintain the social media presence on Pixel by Pixel Studios and the MSLA. So definitely, if you guys want to tune in for that, that's going to be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will be in there a little bit sooner though, just to clown around and chit chat real quick before we get going. But that is happening. Then we have Friday. We have Marble Day, of course. Next Friday, it is Adjusting to Twitch Trends, hosted by Profanity at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then the end of the on-stream learning classes for May being presented. On-stream learning presents Business Basics, brought to you by Pixel Studios himself. Pixel will be teaching that at 1 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, May 21st. So you guys don't want to miss any of those coming up. A good batch of classes coming up. Brain Layer, engagement tools, social media, trends, and business basics. I recommend you guys tuning in. Hashtag blame Gaia, hashtag blame Pixel. Hey, Lucas, this has been your Random Racing Highlight. We're going to move on. We're going to try and get these knocked out of here. That was brought to us by Itty Bitty Irish Lass. Itty Bitty, thank you as always for the support. We're going to get somebody else over here. Deathhawk? Is it like, is the DTH stand for Deathhawk or Darthhawk? We're going to go Deathhawk. But DTH Hawk, this is your Random Racing Spotlight brought to you by Gingerbread Man X3. Gingerbread Man X3, thank you for your support. We're going to be following around Deathhawk here. They're currently 134,507th in the world. They have 1 race, 0 wins, 1 point, 0 wins, 2 eliminations, and 5 races. No wins yet, but we're going to follow Hawk around here for a couple laps. And after this, we still got a couple more to do before we get going. So let's see. There's Mom Mercy. There's Heel. Real Professor Beard in the race. We got Game Demon King. We got first to third again. Man, we keep seeing first to third everywhere today. There's Munderwear. I always now recognize Munderwear because it's always, Munder's always using the clothesline pin. Very iconic. Very easy to recognize. Decimate Jersey, longtime MSLA racer. We don't talk about Fight Club, top 10 marbles in the MSLA race. We don't talk about Bruno. Bruno? Who's Bruno? You talking about like the Bruno, the movie? By the way, I have not seen it, but has anybody seen Doctor Strange yet? I have not seen it yet. I'm hoping to see it soon. I have not seen Encanto yet. I have not seen Encanto. I've heard it's really good. I need to watch it. Miss Enders and I need to watch Encanto, I hear. I heard it's pretty good. Oh, did mom say something? Did mama say something? Let me scroll up a little bit. Mama. I don't think Mama Enders said anything. I didn't say anything. Mom, if you said something, say it again. Type it again. Oh, it's in reference to Encanto. Yeah, see, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. Going in about an hour to see Doctor Strange. Nice, Sami Rose. I heard it's really good. The movie I'm looking forward to, and I'm actually going to take my father-in-law to see it. So Miss Enders and I are going to drive out and see her parents, and she's going to do things around her old town. I'm going to take Miss Enders' dad to go see Top Gun Maverick when it comes out in a couple weeks. I can't wait. I can't wait for it. I want to, like, Top Gun Maverick. I've been waiting for that movie for like 30 years. No Doctor Strange spoilers. You want to see Bob's Burgers movies? Yeah. You went to an early screening of it, Gator? Can I just ask you, Gator, like, am I going to love it or am I going to hate it? Now, keep in mind, I love Top Gun. I love the original Top Gun. Am I going to love this Top Gun or hate it, or am I just going to go in and enjoy it? Like, I don't care about asking that question if you feel like answering that for a Top Gun fan. I also am jealous you already got to see it. Again, I've been waiting for that movie for decades. Decades, that movie I've been waiting for. I mean, you can just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and I'm going in with high expectations. Should I go in lower? Oh, yay. You're gonna love it. A lot of action, less BS. Nice. I mean, Val Kilmer's in it, A Days of Thunder sequel, Howie, I would love that, but I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think there will ever be a Days of Thunder sequel, only because of what, like, have you ever watched the documentary about the making of Days of Thunder? Like, that movie was in so much production hell. Like, that movie almost never came out. Like, but I would love it. I would love a Days of Thunder sequel. But Tom Cruise is not the driver anymore. It's like maybe him being the car owner. You know, him being a car owner with some young hotshot driver. You know? Let's just say Lockheed Martin Skunk Works built a jet just for this film. Oh, really, Gator? I didn't know that. Ricky Bobby sequel. Ricky Bobby. I do like Talladega Nights. That is a great movie. That is a good movie. Yeah, not. I wouldn't say, yeah, Tom being the crew chief instead of, you know, and then like because Harry's, you know, I don't know. I mean, technically, we did have a Days of Thunder sequel. It's called Cars. Cars 1 and Cars 3 is kind of like a Days of Thunder sequel, if you think about it. Just a lot less adult. What up, Flatsen? How you doing? Gator, I didn't know Lockheed made a special jet just for Top Gun Maverick. That fascinates me. I'm gonna have to Google that, like when I'm offline, when I'm off stream. I'm gonna have to Google Top Gun Maverick plane, special plane or something. Because yeah, that's exciting. I'm just like very excited for the Top Gun movie. Take my father-in-law, because Miss Enders has no interest to see it. So I know my father-in-law would like to see it, so yeah, we're going to go take him. It's a badass looking jet, just going to say it, and it's a plane that many aviation followers know is being built, SR-72. So it's a supersonic jet, because I know SR-71, the Blackbird. I will say this, guys, Miss Enders is not a big movie person. She likes her movies. She will go to movies, but she is not like me where I'm like into movies, like into movies. But she will enjoy movies. It's just I'm into them. Like I'm like, oh my god, I gotta watch. They call it the Dark Star, son of the Blackbird. Oh my god, Gator, you're killing me. Oh my god, ah! I gotta go see this movie. Though that is I wouldn't even consider that a spoiler. That is like public knowledge, but just reading it just makes me hype for Top Gun Maverick. Like, you have no idea how hype I am for that movie. I mean, I'm sure you guys have an experience. I'm sitting there like, freaking out to go see this movie. Yeah. Hey, Miss Enders does, no, she likes movies. Just not, you know, she's not into movies like I am. Some of her favorite movies are Shrek. She loves Shrek. Con Air, which is a good movie. Father of the Bride, part 1 and 2. You know, more part 1, I think, but Father of the Bride, you know, Beauty and the Beast. Like, she likes movies, just not into movies like I am, where I'm just like anticipating. Oh, Jurassic Park. Jurassic World Dominion on June 10th is a movie her and I will go see. She is into that movie. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park movies she is into. Deathhawk, this has been your Random Racing Spotlight, brought to us by Gingerbread Man. Gingerbread Man, thank you for your support. Let's go catch up with our leader. Our leader right now, Philanthropy, into the lead, about to put Spoo another lap down. Spoo not having a good run today, using a little piggy hat, not working out as well. In second place, we got Crazy B-Boy, pretty far behind. Look at that gap. Phil's already getting to the backstretch, and Crazy B-Boy just now is going into that first turn 1. And then shortly behind is Ben the Boss Jackson. We got T Coppin, dominator of this race so far. Unfortunately, down to 4th place. Hey, CBC, we're doing good. We're 105 laps into the 142 lap race. We've had some good racing. T Coppin won stages 1 and 2 and is now sitting in 4th. We got TJ up into 5th. Fred Flintstone, Darkest Mind, Solar Eclipse, Flop Nothing, Cobalt, Wisdom, all kind of battling around that top 10. What happened to me? I was up here. What happened to Enders? Okay, there's... Did I fall? I fall that far back? I didn't even see me. There's Pixel. He's a lap down. There's Enders. I have fallen. I have fallen. I don't know where we are, Bengal. I mean, I'm just back. Do you think Bass Pro leaves JGR for Collie? Just RCR and Truex leaves. I don't see them going to Busch, Bell, or Hamlin. Maybe two races with Ty. Either way, 45 becomes Cup JGR. I don't know. I don't like Ty Gibbs, VLT. I don't like Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs has that face you just want to, like, flick. You just want to flick him in the nose. I talked about us. I talked about us, Bengal, and we fell. That's what happened. The mock-up of the SR-72 for Top Gun's fooled Chinese spy satellites. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's great. Oh, God, I'm hype. I want to see that movie so bad. Oh, I want to see that movie so bad. And it doesn't come out until May 27th, which also, by the way, everyone, do you guys know what else comes? You guys know what else comes out on May 27th? Does anybody know what else comes out on May 27th? That I'm more excited about. So I'm excited about Top Gun Maverick, but I'm more excited about something else. It comes out on May 27th. I'll give you a hint. It's on Disney Plus. Maybe, Sven, yes, Kenobi comes out May 27th, but technically you'll be able to watch it at midnight on May 27th. So I'll be watching that early. Oh, nice, Bengal. That's pretty cool. Barbie and the Rockers 3. What up, Concept? Is it worth it? Or it is worth it, buddy. Trust me, this year is... Oh, my gosh. A lot of good films like Jurassic World Dominion. I know some don't like the Jurassic World series, but I love them. I think it's great. You know, they got all the new Star Wars stuff. So much good stuff for the world and children and the young adults growing up. You know, they get to watch this stuff that we all grew up with. Oh, yeah, Semper. I am definitely checking out that new Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie. Oh, yeah. Where Dale goes and gets all 3D'd and Chip is still 2D and, like, it's a combination of everything. Like, I am into a Chip and Dale movie about Rescue Rangers. Montgomery... Oh, God, what was his name? The one member. You got Gadget. You got Zipper. Monterey Jack. Yeah, I'm definitely checking out the new Chip and Dale movie. You love Jurassic World? Yeah, so, Gator, exactly. Like, Avatar 2? I'm not a big Avatar fan. I kind of didn't really like the movie, but I'm going to watch Avatar 2 because it's been 13 years. James Cameron is, like, the slowest man in history to make movies. I know he's been waiting on technology, but, dude, come on. 13 years? I mean, granted, it's been 30-something years for Top Gun. 32 years or 37 years for Top Gun? It's been a long time since Top Gun came out. Phil, all right, let's get back to another racing highlight, everyone. We got a couple more to do here. There we go. No, this way, Anders. Let's get someone over here. There we go. LK Jeremy, this is your random racing highlight brought to us by Walsall, thank you for your support. LK Jeremy, you're currently ranked 50,678th in the world, 12 points, 0 wins, 0 eliminations, and 7 races run. LK Jeremy, these next couple laps are for you, rocking that Dev 9 tire. You got Farrah Fawcett right there next to you. We got Frankenbeans. We got G-Man. We got Ming, Zers, Shadow. Look how many years for a good Ghostbusters reboot. Yeah, I still haven't actually seen it yet. I feel bad. I have not seen the Ghostbusters one yet, the new Ghostbusters yet. I need to. I have no idea what streaming service it's on. I think I have every single streaming service available. I just don't know which one it's on. I know Mama Sub. Hi, Mama Sub. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, unfortunately, you're not in the top 10. I don't even know where you are right now. But it's okay. You still won the biggest race of the season. The Marble 500 is the biggest race of the season. You still won it. So I think you're still, doing pretty good. Gator, I heard it was really good and really sad. I heard they honored Harold Ramis really, really well. I heard they honored him really well. A lot of people don't know Harold Ramis played Egon Spengler in the original Ghostbusters movies. He unfortunately died many years ago. So they did a lot about him. I heard about it. Yeah, my hope is that there would be a new ideas and new book and new movies, and the remakes are... That is the thing, is there are not a lot of fresh movies out there. There are not a lot of fresh movies out there, but I'm okay with all the reboots and the sequels and stuff coming out now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're every once in a while you'll get some new stuff. Okay, Jeremy, there goes Pinball Wiz. I see Jimmy, Sassy Lurker, Captain, Frank Beard, Wall. Hey, look at that. Your sponsor and sponsee are running right next to each other. Unfortunately, they are 1 lap difference. LK is on 109. Walsall's on 108. 2 laps down for Wall. LK's 1 almost. But LK, Jeremy, again, we're following you around here. Following you around for a couple laps. See if we can zoom out just a little bit. Well, I don't like to, like every reboot, oh, yeah, no. I agree. Not every reboot is deserved. What's one of the worst reboots I ever watched? We need Ender's World, the movie. Oh, God. That would not be entertaining, Howie. That would not be entertaining at all. That'd be me just sitting. I'll just record myself sitting and working for 2 hours and post it online. There we go. There's the Ender's World movie. Dealing with Ethan and the dog and the cat. You know, Ender's World movie done. Printed. Oh, no, it is passive, and reboot is an easy way. All the iRacing in one movie. Oh, God. I wouldn't say that's the worst reboot, Scruffy. And I wouldn't say, ooh, RoboCop was pretty bad. Gator. I can kind of give you a point on that one. RoboCop is pretty bad. Who would I want to play me in a movie? I know this might sound weird, but I would pick one of 2 people. And it's only because I like both of them as actors. I like one's style, and I like one's take on comedy now. One is Joseph Gordon-Levitt because I love his style. Like him in Inception, I loved the style and the way he presents himself and the way he acts. And the other would be Daniel Radcliffe, just because of the way he has taken to comedy now with what is it, the series on TBS, Essential Workers or whatever it is, the one where he's like Old West, and there was the one that was like medieval. Oh God, what is this show? Something Workers. Back to the Future does not need... No, Back to the Future does not need a reboot or a remake. Back to the Future should live in history as an amazing trilogy, and just that. That's it. No more. Because unless you have Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox, it will not be a Back to the Future movie. I don't care who you cast. There's no recasting those parts. But it's that Workers series on TBS, but Daniel Radcliffe. And also, he's in the documentary movie coming up called Weird, and he's playing Weird Al Yankovic. Miracle Workers, thank you. VLT and Sami Rose, Miracle Workers. But to go Gator, I agree that the RoboCop remake they did was not good. Was not good at all. Worst reboot, the Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy Ghostbusters, I wouldn't say it's the worst. It was not good, but it was not the worst. It was not the worst. I actually prefer Bangle. I actually like Daniel Radcliffe in movies other than Harry Potter. I liked him in The Woman in Black? I liked him in the movie where he gets guns surgically attached to his hands, and it's just an action movie, just gross action movie. That movie was good. Horns. He was good in Horns. Like in Miracle Workers, like just all those movies. Like I just like what he's done with his career. He is not going to blockbuster movies. Daniel Radcliffe is picking movies that he enjoys doing. You can tell he enjoys those movies. He's not forced to do them because of some just big budget blockbuster. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth character. I love Chris Hemsworth, but his character in the Ghostbusters The Kristen Wiig one was horrible. He was trying to basically be the male version of Annie Potts, Janine Spellman from the original 2 Ghostbusters. Not gonna do it. Guns Akimbo. Thank you, Scruffy. That movie was great. Never-Ending Story. Please never ever remake that movie. Back to the Future. Never remake. Guns Akimbo. That's what it was. That was such a good movie. Emma Watson has done, I think, like her as Belle was really good. The best parts of the live action Beauty and the Beast were Emma Watson as Belle and Luke Gross as Gaston. They were Josh Gad or Jonathan Gad or whatever his name is, Olaf as LeFou. They were the best. I prefer Blockbuster Video as opposed to Blockbuster Movies. Yeah, the Never-Ending Story already has sequels and they're all garbage. So never do anything with Never-Ending Story. But yeah, Back to the Future is probably my biggest movie. I would say my biggest movies. I would say never ever remake. I'd rather have them remake Never-Ending Story than Back to the Future. Just they can't do it. And also, same can be said. Like, I know this might sound weird, and I know they've made animated movies, but Addams Family. The 2 Addams Family movies, Addams Family and Addams Family Values with Raul Julia, because he is no longer with us, but Christopher Lloyd as Fester. Angelica Houston as, I know they're doing some Addams Family thing for like Netflix or something or Disney Plus, but I'm talking about the movies. Like, Raul Julia is the perfect Gomez. Angelica Houston is the perfect Morticia. Like, you can't do that. It actor died recently. What do you mean, Bengal? What do you mean? Who died recently? You want to see a remake of Gremlins? I could see a remake of Gremlins. I like Gremlins 2. I like Gremlins 2. The man who was cousin it? Wait, Christopher Lloyd died? No. It's funny. Somebody says a celebrity dies and I immediately go to TMZ. Why do I do that? Why is it you immediately go to TMZ if you hear that somebody has died? Oh my gosh. I am back. Mom, your lap's down, Mom. You're not doing too hot today, Mom. The Hand? Oh, the guy that did The Hand died? Well, no. The guy that played Gomez died shortly after filming Street Fighter. In the movie Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Raul Julia was actually very sick during the filming of that movie. He died shortly after completing it. Yeah, Christopher Lloyd is still alive. Don't scare me like that. He was actually just in an episode of The Conners on TV. What was I going? The reason Raul Julia did Street Fighter, the Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme that was really, really bad, he did it because he wanted his kids to watch it. He did that movie for his kids. Raul Julia and his grandkids, like in the future. Like, that is why he did the Street Fighter movie and he played Bison. He played the bad guy. Because he wanted his kids to watch it and just have fun with it. But Mom is bad. People made the John Madden joke. Yeah, poor John Madden. Oh, John Madden. All right, LK Jeremy, this has been your Random Racing Spotlight, brought to us by Walsall. Walsall, as always, thank you for your support. Guys, we got 2 more of these to do. Let's get them done, then we don't have to worry about them. Boom. Does anybody know the translation? Ares. I don't know the translation. Ares, this is your Random Racing Spotlight, brought to us by Brian the Redbeard. Gator, have you seen the Comedy Central commercials or Cartoon Network commercials for Rick and Morty where it's live action? There's like 6 commercials that they filmed to promote Rick and Morty, and they were live action. Christopher Lloyd is Rick. Oh, okay. Felix Sila was Cousin It. Okay. So, the guy the hair. Christopher Lloyd as Rick in the live action commercials They're like 6-second spots. They're 10 seconds long. Oh my God, they do. Like, Rick and Morty is a spoof of, you know, Doc Brown and Marty McFly from Back to the Future. We all know this. Everyone knows this. It's a spoof of those characters. They need to make that live action. They need to do that. Oh. Flimmer, Wednesday's Christina Ricci. She is still, you know, an actress in Hollywood. She's actually going to be in the Addams Family series that they're doing for some streaming service. She is going to be in it. In the streaming series, and I forget the actor that played Pugsley. I think retired from acting, but from what I heard, is he is okay and everything. It's just, you know, he's not in the spotlight anymore. He doesn't do acting. Yeah, Rick and Morty. What's your favorite What's all your favorite episodes? Mine is Pickle Rick. I love Pickle Rick. Or I always say the episode where they're part of the Space Force with like Soul Train and the guy that is just all ants. Yeah, Algren, I read that yesterday, that there's a company wanting to do an animated Married with Children series with Ed O'Neill, Katie Seagal, Christina Applegate, and David Bastino, or however you say his name, coming back to do the voices of Al, Peg, Kelly, and Bud. Like, I would love that. Give me some of that. I do love Pickle Rick. Hey, Morty, down here. I turned myself into a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick. Like, that's such a good episode. He turns himself into a pickle. What up, Game Cat Alpha? How you doing? Okay, so ours. Again, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but you're currently 11,727th in the world. You have 46 points, 0 wins, 0 eliminations, and 1 race. So in your 1 race, you got 46 points. You've never watched Rick and Morty? If you guys get a chance to watch Rick and Morty, watch the Pickle Rick episode. That was probably one of the most iconic episodes ever of Rick and Morty. Or the one where the dog becomes, like, the dogs become the rulers of Earth. Yeah, it's called That 90s Show, isn't it? Spoo, yes. That one's a good one, too. But yeah, with so everybody's supposed to be reprising their roles in the new 70s show reboot, but they're not made. The only 2 that are coming back full time for the show are the parents. So, oh God, I can't remember their names. Red and oh God, what is his mom's name? I can't remember. They're in the show, and it's basically their grandkids coming to visit. Kitty, thank you, Spoo. Red and Kitty are in the show, supposedly full cast. It's their grandkids that come to visit, but they're like, you know, everybody's going to show up as cameos, except Danny Masterson, just because he has some legal issues going on right now. He has some legal issues. I can't remember the last time I heard someone tell people to watch the Pickle Rick. Yes, Pickle Rick, come on. Ghost Riders were just fun movies. I mean, they weren't good, but Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider? I mean, Would you say that it was, in fact, the funniest... Pickle Rick? It was hilarious. Like, it is... Morty, down here. I turned myself into a pickle. Like, to avoid going somewhere, he turns himself into a pickle. Mr. Poopy Butthole, oh. It makes me want to go back and watch some Rick and Morty. My father-in-law is a big Rick and Morty fan also. Every Christmas, or we always buy him Rick and Morty comics. Like the, you know, the thick books. Is officially, oh man, I can't get enough of it. I mean, but I will still say South Park is one of my favorite things. I love the Pickle Rick episode. I love it. I'm not being sarcastic or anything, Semper. I love the Pickle Rick episode. And I always forget the name of the episode and the name of the Space Force that they're a part of. And Rick goes and sabotages all of them on a drunken tirade the night before, and they all end up turning on each other and killing themselves. Oh, I can't remember that group. I always forget that group. I have not, Semper. I've heard it's actually pretty adult. No, I've never seen that one, Scrub. I haven't seen the Simpsons gag. I've not seen that yet. I haven't seen Pig yet, Lob. I've heard it's really good. And I also want to see Nicolas Cage's new movie, the one where he's playing himself. I'll have to watch that, Semper Jax. What services is it on? It was the Space Force? Yeah, the play on Avengers versus Jigsaw. That's kind of what it is. Rem says so many great movies: Iron Man, Deadpool, Die Hard, Machete, John Wick. They do so good with it. It's on HBO Max. Okay, I've heard Harley and Poison Ivy are like in a relationship in that series. I've heard it's really good. I've seen some of the animation, and I really like the animation style, like the art style they chose for it. Hey, this has been your random racing spotlight brought to us by Brian the Redbeard. Guys, we're going to do our last one right here. Let's get our last one in. Let's see what we're going to get. Boom. Oh, well-deserved. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yes, that's the one I want to go see, Scruffy. How is it we end with where we began? We end where we began. Sly Bada Boom sponsoring this random racing spotlight of Cookie. Cookie, who is always here, always supporting. Gotta support Cookie. Cookie, you're currently pretty low ranked. You're 237,364th in the world, 0.0 wins, 1 elimination in 1 race, and I'm assuming that was the Marble 500. I am assuming Cookie did not finish the Marble 500. That is my assumption, and I'm sticking with it. Yes, Mom, I'll call you when I'm done streaming. Little Potato will be awake, and we'll FaceTime so you can see him. Because I don't think he's not going to be on camera today, guys. He's been a little bit moody lately. He's getting a lot of teeth in, so he's definitely not been in a good mood. Ironic, Cookie is a sponsor. NASCAR Radio just talked to Kyle Busch, and he's driving the crunchy Cookie Camry. Cookies everywhere, everyone. And the dark side, we have cookies. That's why the dark side's better. Cookie, again, this random racing spotlight is for you. We're ending with you today. Son of Blackadder, we got Cash Bank, the Marble 500 winner, Season 5. Manders, PEI Kids, Sassy Lurker, Sir Marlowe, Joan Taz, Gamer Lobby 1, Bajukes, RL Carroll, let's see, The Main Dad, Everlasting Apex, DJ. You have ice cookies. No, we have chocolate chip. We have snickerdoodles. White chocolate macadamia nut. That's all on the dark side. Darkfee, I'm also going to be interested to see where I finish because I was creeping into the top 10. My guess is top 200. If I'm lucky. But don't forget, guys, when the race is over, type !doc or results. It'll give you a link to a shared Google document that will load, and you'll be able to see all the results once I paste them in. There's a couple new teams that got put in this morning. Their team names are not going to show up yet when on the results, so do not worry about that. I have not, Scruffy. I did not know Howie Mandel was doing a new game show. Scrappy, I have 2. I have a cat and a dog. It's a pachinko show? Huh? Scrappy, they are not near me at the moment. I would happily show them to you. I do have a pets channel in the MSLA Discord. They're in there somewhere, and you can always scroll up and see all some of the other animals that are in the community. Crippler, I haven't sent it out yet because I'm waiting to send some more stuff with it. So I have it. It is sitting right on my desk. I'm waiting to send some more stuff with it because I want to, if I'm sending you stuff, I want to give you, I don't want to send you a bunch of different things. I want to send you a little package of stuff. So we will get that. That will go out this week though because I know what I'm sending you. Sending you some stuff. But Cookie! But it is right here, though. A nice mint PSA 9 Jean Morant Panini Select. It's called Bullshit on Netflix. The person answers the question, sees if right or wrong. As I just spilled that. Luckily, it didn't spill too much. There's something I can wipe up. There we go. That works. Luckily, it's just LaCroix. And that's all it is. I'm wet. That's okay. It's called Bullshit on Netflix. The person answers a question, sees if right or wrong, has to bullshit if people believe the lie and they keep going. But if all call bullshit, it is... Oh, wow. I do love a game of bullshit. I do love a game of BS. Okay, luckily it didn't spill too bad. We're good. Saved it. We just got little drops on the ground. I'm gonna have to watch that. Okay. Cookie. Guys, we're getting to the end of this race. We have about, 18 laps to go? 17 laps to go? A little over 3 hours live. We're going to be about 3 hours for the race, just like I thought we were going to be. There's Frankenbeans, one of my new teammates. We got Dementex, Sips, Chillin', Shocklad, I see right there. Flimmer, Tom Celery, Kevin Paler, Pitt. And whoever is the most accurate in guessing if they got it right or wrong goes next, and so on and so on. So it's kind of like still where whoever's doing the best gets to be the next person in the hot seat. Like kind of like Deal or No, not Deal or No Deal was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh, we have a new question for Scruffy. Scruffy, do you watch professional wrestling at all? So I assume you mean like WWE, AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact, all the other ones out there. Nice, Thunder. I forgot I had those out there. I gotta get some more of those sent out. I think that's why I was waiting for Crippler. You only watch AEW. I still watch both, but it's only like the pay-per-views because I still like the New Day. I still like some of the stuff in WWE, but most of it's a bunch of BS. I love what they're doing with like Matt Riddle and Randy Orton. Denny Hamlin. That's it, Crippler. I'm not making you any iRacing paints. Denny Hamlin. Sad news, though. Big E Langston, who is part of the New Day, who got a broken neck from a bad move about a month and a half ago or so, is probably going to be out at least until 2023, if ever coming back, because obviously you don't want to mess with your neck with a lot of the stuff they're doing. And unfortunately for Big E, he got pretty hurt. Want to come say hi real quick? Want to come say hi real quick for a second, buddy? A toasty? Huh? Yeah. Want to come say hi? Marbles, buddy. Now he sees Marbles, and now he wants to come say hi. Oh, buddy. Guys, he just wanted to come say hi real quick. He's not going to stick around long. He's not doing well. Oh. He's not doing well, guys. Edge did come back, but Edge's injury wasn't his neck. It was his ankles. It was his ankles, I think. Yeah, he's been in a little bit of a mood. We think he's getting just a lot of teeth in, so he's not feeling well. At least he's eating today a little bit. He didn't eat too much yesterday. But it was Edge's neck? I thought it was his ankles. I mean, a lot of wrestlers always have neck issues. I mean, Steve Austin neck issues. Well, he also has bad knees, but true, you don't know what will happen if they can come back, but I don't think... Did Edge ever break his neck? Like, Big E broke 2 vertebrae in his neck, C1 and C3. You know, so I don't know what would happen with Edge. I mean, with what my other son called Edge. We decided on that name because Edge came back. Really, Carl? That's pretty cool. I like Edge. I like when he's a bad guy. I like when he is a heel. Steve's neck was from a pile driver. Yeah, I remember that. But I don't know with Big E. I just want him to get better because I love the New Day's chemistry. I love watching Up Up Down Down on YouTube. It's this channel that was made by Austin Creed and Tyler Breeze. I forget Tyler's real name. Tyler Breeze is no longer with WWE, but obviously they still do Up Up Down Down together. And you get so many. The reason I really like Up Up Down Down is you get to all the wrestlers that partake in Up Up Down Down are real. Like when I say real, is they are just their real selves. They are not. They're wrestling personas. They are not like enemies when they're doing this. They are like gaming each other. Like one of the Usos was battling Kofi Kingston in a game, and it was a recent video, and they're just poking at each other, having fun, because then they're not acting. They're just having fun. They're playing games. And you also learn that a lot of WWE, just any of these people are real people. They're gamers. They all have their, like, I know what Sasha Banks and Bayley would always travel with their Switches whenever they go anywhere. And they're sitting there playing games on the bus or the plane, you know? And that's what they do. They are gamers. We love Edge. I was pregnant with a boy, number 3, and he came back after all them years. It was destiny, Carl. It was destiny. It was destiny. Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of the whole Roman, the family, the head of the tape. I'm tired of that stuff. The Brotherhood or whatever they call themselves. I'm tired of it. But it's not going to end anytime soon because there's nobody that can take it. Randy Orton saying this is his favorite bit ever, doing the RK Bro, and like he's loving RK Bro. That's all. That's cool. Does Up Up Down Down have a second account also? Yes, Rolling Wonder. Left Right is also theirs. Up Up Down Down, Left Right are both theirs, and they both have championships and everything. Oh, that'll be fun, Carls, to go. Pre-sale tickets on Wednesday. Nice. Hey, Cookie, this has been more than 5 laps. We're just letting it roll around for you, but we're going to go check out the leaders. Cookie, as always, thank you. Sly Bada Boom, thank you for getting in that last sponsorship there. Guys, remember, VIP is still open for the next race. Next race, again, will be on Friday. Well, A's, it's mostly scripted. Why not write a new line? But, yeah. Adam Cole has a Twitch channel called and a lot of them have Twitch channels. Adam Cole does stuff. I mean, they all do stuff. Oh, the Bloodline. That's what it is, not the Brotherhood. The Bloodline. Do you know when the Bloodline's going to end? The Bloodline stuff will end when The Rock comes back to WrestleMania, takes on Roman Reigns, and probably beats him. To assume the head of the Bloodline. Like, that will be the end of the Bloodline, I think. We all know it's happening. We all know The Rock is going to come back and do one more thing against Roman Reigns. Everyone wants to see it. Yeah. If The Rock has time for that, yeah. Edge is announced to be there, so we're hoping he does meet. Oh. Karzali, if that does happen, if you're in the MSLA Discord and you guys do that, can you take a picture or just share that experience in like one of the picture channels or something? I think that'd be amazing. Yeah, The Rock has come back before. I don't see why he wouldn't do it again. Honestly, Crippler, it's all about this. It's all about money. How much is Vince McMahon going to pay The Rock to come back for one event? Or John Cena? That's really cool, though, that Randy Orton is loving this storyline that he's doing. I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool that he's helped putting, Matt Riddle over a little bit. Hey, Cookie! Okay, now we're going to go to the leader. Bill, 2nd place. Crazy. TJZ, 3rd place. 4th place, Andy and Cobalt. T Coppin's still up there, but right here in the lead, Philanthropy. We're going to follow Phil around for a little bit, go to that blimp mode. What it's about money, I don't think he paid Austin 316. I don't think he paid Austin a lot of money either. I think that was just fun. It was in Texas. Very true, Bangle. Insurance for films could preclude things because The Rock is one of the biggest movie stars in Hollywood right now. Who would have thought Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, from wrestling would become such a Hollywood icon? Like, who knew? Oh, it was a great event. Like, that match was great with Kevin Owens and Steve Austin at WrestleMania. That was probably the most entertaining one. That was one of the most entertaining events. I actually also like the, oh man, I forgot about it. I like Edge and, no, it's Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and then Edge and AJ Styles, I think. I forget. But right now, Philanthropy in first place, coming out of the turtle shell, coming down to end the lap 133. Guys, we're within 10 laps to go. We are coming down to 9 laps to go, everyone. 9 laps to go in today's race. Moana is a movie I love that has... Oh, yeah, Moana. He is Maui. He always says you're welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, I agree. It's weird. The Rock was such a good bad guy. He was such a good heel. Now when he comes back, though, he is just The Rock. It doesn't matter whether he's good, bad, left, right, up, down. He doesn't matter. He is The Rock, and that's all people care about now. Dinner has you stuffed. What do you have for dinner, Carol? What do you have for dinner, RL? Phil in first place. One lap 134. I mean, come on. Who? I will leave with this with wrestling. The best era was long past was Attitude Era. Raw is War. You know, that was the best stuff. Now, I only watch it for one reason. That's New Day. If New Day's not doing anything, if it's on TV, I am not paying attention to it. Because it's just like, I don't care about anybody else. I don't care about, you know, Charlotte Flair winning everything, Ronda Rousey. I do kind of like Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch's characters. I like them being bad guys. But Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, I don't care about any of it. Yeah, Attitude Era was the best. Ooh, bacon cheeseburger from Applebee's and a Coors. That you can't get. That's pretty good, Carol. So we have 3 choices for dinner that we have talked about. Dave's Hot Chicken still, sushi, or Indian food. I think I might still be thinking Dave's Hot Chicken. I don't know. I went to day 1 this year. Uso versus New Day was another. Yeah. Well, they also have good matches together. The Usos and New Day work really well together. They've been working together for how long now? How many years have both been a part of wrestling? D-Generation X, like that was the best stuff. But Usos, New Day now, like tag team rivalry is really good, and they are really great friends. Like they, you know, it's this crazy thing where their chemistry is so good with their moves, and they know each other's best. They know how to carry each other. Yeah, it's really smooth how they do it. Like the New Day and Usos are just really, really good at each other, really good with each other. All right, guys, let's get to the end of the race. We can continue this talk in the after party, but right now, I've been to wrestling since WCW Nitro. Oh my gosh, that's how long ago was that? Like 20 years, 25 years since that ended? Yeah, the big Samoan family ties. All right, 136 Philanthropy coming down to take 137 here. Phil, are you in the chat? Phil, are you here for the end of the race? You're winning. You're leading the Zoetrope 142. I don't think TJ's catching you. I don't think anybody's catching you. Scruff will say happy birthday before the race is over since I didn't say it earlier, and enjoy. Country Gal, yes, happy birthday, guys. Big happy birthday to Scruffy, today's sponsor. Again, there was no interview done today. Scruffy didn't want to do one, but we answered some questions. I don't know if any more have come in. There were only 10 channel points. They're still open if you guys want to ask. But right now, we don't have any. And remember, after this race is over, we're going to read down the list of, as always, we're going to end the MSLA section of the race. Then we're going to go do some battle royales. Battle royales. Rikishi. Well, Rikishi, Umaga, like they're all part of the Samoan family. They're all part of the Inoue family. Roman Reigns, Rosie, unfortunately, no longer with us. Umaga, unfortunately, they all had heart issues. Died too young. But Phil, are you here? I have not watched it yet, Scruffy. I know it got picked up for a 3rd season or something. I have not watched it yet. I don't watch much new TV except like 1 or 2 series, like the Connors and Young Sheldon. That's kind of all we watch. That's kind of all we watch at the moment. I'm about to go a lap down. See how quickly things can change? I was in the top 10 like 50 laps ago. Now I'm about to go a lap down. See, that's what happens when y'all talk about me. Y'all plan worked. I blew a tire, had to come in. The head shrinkers, the head bangers, they were good. The Legion of Doom, like just all those old groups were so good, so good. I think what? Cat. I think I'm a lap down now. Let's hope that raid isn't like the event. Yeah. Let's hope. By the way, hashtag free gooch. Just gonna throw that in here. Hey, Andrews, I thought you were inside the top 10. I was, and now I'm a lap down. It's your fault, VLT. I blame you. I blame VLT. Hashtag blame VLT. But right now, Phil is about to lead this. Brothers of Destruction, Dudley Boys, APA, the Apocalypse or Apocalypse. Yeah, Bradshaw and Ron Simmons out. They were good. APA Protection Agency when they turned into that. That was so good. Phil, you're coming down to take 2 laps to go. The Hardy Boys. I mean, I don't know how the Hardy Boys are still going. Matt Hardy. Okay, he's getting up there, but Jeff Hardy. I mean, lots of medication. I mean, that guy has been through a lot. He's still out there. I don't know if anybody watched the recent match he had with Darby Allin on AEW, but I don't know how they both were doing that stuff. I don't know how Jeff Hardy was still taking bumps like that. Darby Allin is young. He should be careful and not do that unless he's going to be hurt. I mean, I don't know how they were doing stuff. Tajiri. I remember the Hardy Boys before they were the Hardy Boys. I remember the Hardy Boys when they were jobbers and they would show up on Raw or Friday or Saturday afternoon main event and would job to whomever. Like, they would always lose. And then all of a sudden the Hardys became big, and next thing you know, they're part of the Brood, and then they do all this crazy stuff now. They're the Hardy Boys. Brother Nero and, Delete. The Delete thing is now the permanent thing for them. But here we go. Phil coming out of the final couple corners here to take the white flag. Oh, I'm sorry, not the white flag. We're going to 142, not 140. 142, not 40. The Young Bucks, but they're AEW, took a nap and made it back just in time. Yeah, just in time. Right now, Phil. Darkblade just going 1 lap down there. They were trying to hold on to that yellow number for so long. Phil. The Swanton Bomb off the set and the concrete was the man I'll never forget. Yeah, I don't know how they... I don't know how they do it. Last time WWE was here, I think it was Jeff Hardy was here. He looked rough. Just him standing waiting for his opponent was bad. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was the many issues where he'd show up on, higher than a kite because he'd take too much medication or drinking too much. I mean, he's had a rough life. I mean, he's made a lot of money. He's wasted a lot of money, and I don't know what he's going to be when he's like 70. He's not going to be able to move. All his bones are going to be so brittle. But right now, Phil, now we are saying things right. Coming down to 2 laps to go. I kept thinking we were going to 140, but we're going to 142. 142. Don't forget, it's Scruffy's birthday. It's George Lucas's birthday. Again, I started at the beginning of the show. The reason today's race is called the Zoetrope is because back in 1969, George Lucas and Francis Ford Coppola created a production company in San Francisco called American Zoetrope. And to this day, it still exists. Has gone through name changes, but is once again named American Zoetrope. And they produce movies. All the production of the Godfather series, the Jeepers Creepers series. Anytime a Coppola directs a movie, whether it's Francis Ford Coppola, one of his kids, one of his grandkids, anytime they direct a movie, it is through American Zoetrope. So, that's just a little funny thing. Originally, we were thinking of the name of the Falcon or the Zoetrope. I gave those to Scruffy. Scruffy chose the Zoetrope, so there we are. White flag is in the air. Next time, bye. Oh, yeah, he's in pain all the time. Oh. Yeah, the TNA where he came out high against Sting and they squashed the match really quickly. I know it's you would think it's ZEO, but it's ZOE, and I kept spelling it wrong. That's why the first image was wrong, but we corrected it quickly. I assuming you're mean Da Vinci, not given Vinci. Da Vinci's birthday? Da Vinci? Oh, Gavinci's a designer? Like Givenchy? Oh, yeah. Hubert Gavinci. Oh, you are correct, honey. Miss Enders knew. She said Gavinci's a designer. It's his birthday also. Hubert Gavinci. There we go. A little more knowledge. Guys, we're on the white flag lap. Phil sailing away to victory. Phil right here. Let's see how close second place is. TJ's not going to get Cobalt up into third place right now. T Coppin pretty far back from I got Miss Enders her Mother's Day present finally yesterday. Got her a nice, what was it again? I got her a nice Michael Kors purse. A Michael Kors purse. I guess it's some big purse designer. I think he makes shirts and stuff and wallets and all kinds of stuff. Anyways. This is why men have wives. Pretty much. Does it hold Coors? Puppet. We have a Michael Kors outlet out here, Puppet. But even though coming in for the win, it is going to be Phil and Therapi taking home their first ever MSLA win. Phil coming in for the victory. Who's going to come in for second place? It's Cobalt TJZ. Who's going to come out of the corner here and get second? It looks like it's going to go to TJZ, Momo, and Cobalt Chen in third place. Congratulations. Whoa, what happened here? What happened here? Blimp. What are you doing to me? T Coppin in fourth, having a strong run today, getting fourth place. Okay, I need to fly out there, although my flight will cost more than the purse. Yeah, Puppet. Yeah, we have a big outlet center out here. We have there's a lot of luxury outlet. There's Coach, Michael Kors, Prada, Boss, so much, Versace. What are those really nice shoes again? The ones with the red soles. We have that. There's a Gucci outlet there. Louboutin shoes. Jimmy Choo, a lot of stuff. It's an expensive outlet mall. But it's still nice. I will say this. The bag I bought Miss Enders normally was priced at $500 and something, right? But it was on sale with discounts for $150. So not too bad. Phil, coming in for the win. Let's take a screenshot of your winning marble. Screenshot taken. Let's get that saved somewhere. Boom! Phil! Yeah, Elo Puppet. See, those are the kind of discounts they have. Yeah, they have an outlet store. Now, I don't know how much of a discount it is at this Christian Louboutin. I don't know how you pronounce it. But there was a line for people to get in. So I don't know what that means. Guys, here we go. Make sure, again, you have the results loaded if you want to see. But remember, the team side, again, if it's not correct, some errors might be there. Do they take kids as exchange for the purse? Child labor could be profitable. How did I know you'd say something like that, Puppet? That is great. Okay, here we go. Look at the final results. As always, copy. Paste these bad boys in here. Bill and Therapi winning their very first MSLA race ever. I'm just waiting for it to properly work, and then I will move on. Boom. Sub-main recce drivers, by the way, getting third place today with a Cobalt Chen in there. All right, here we go. Profanity. Profanity got 17th today. Profanity getting 17th. I love my kids more than anything. Plus, if I tried to give them away, they'd be given back in minutes. Oh, Puppet. I need to learn some new terms from you because, you know, I got Ethan now. All right. Drink some water. Are y'all ready for the top 10? Calling it profanity is going to be our best race of the season. Yeah. She's 17, not bad. All right. Top 100 incoming, everyone. Philanthropy, TJ Momo, F3, and Cobalt Chen on your podium. Then we got T-Cop in, winner of stages 1 and 2. We got Andy, Party, Crazy B-Boy, Fred Flintstone, Schneal, and LT, Digilusion, getting that top 10. Then Manny, 23, UE, Vinyl Record King, Housemat, Baru, Highway 6666666, Profanity, Gaz, Drahuska, and Drippy coming in for the top 20. In our top 40, we have Dramacorn, Darkest Mind, Wisdom Slicer, Ben the Boss Jackson, Darkfee, Captain Cats, Pac-Man, TR Spark. TR Spark getting 28th position for Team One Lap Down today. Yeah. DJ Jeffer, Wolfenclaw, Rukus, the number one pancake, Ice Cream Boy, Spoontree, Solar Eclipse. Then we got Uber Jump, Lixie, Odin, Yes Man, and Green Slice in your top 40. In your top 60, we have Tangled Sauce, Don Miller, Roxu, Rogue One, Sweater Boy, Lorenzo, Jazz, Maya King Yellow, Flop Nothing, Blue Moon, Funk Factor, Brit B, Poop Ship, Darkwing, Dr. Boom, Alexis Lexus, Legoval, Stitch and Stacy, Weird Scientist, Robot Girl. In your top 80, Astride Gaming, Perpetual Stalemate, Henny's, Monroe, Strange Tangent, Endless Sky, AO, John the Caveman, Carolina, That Jerk Plays, By a Long Shot, Ordinary Rock, Ambrazuna, Jackalopes, Matty Boy, Manu, who led early, finished 76. We got G-Dog, Zion Pixel, Zani Pixel, The Main Dad, and Fist, the source, and rounding out your top 100. We have Cookie Fuel, Darkside, Baby Syndrome, Marcy Moon, Noise Ordinance, Jules, Chestitute, Prism, Legacy, Spartan, MCR, Ender's World getting the top 100 today. DJ Technic, Trio Pot, Mr. 300s, Floju, Custom Fitted, Dr. Doll, PC Riddy, Brian from Salem, and Jimmy, California in 101st place. Let's see where Mom finished real quick. Unfortunately, Mom got a DNF. Yeah, Tiara. 2 top 100s for Team One Lap Down. Woo! We're not the best team of the week, though. We are not the best team of the week, though. Now, of course, everything hasn't been finalized yet. Everything hasn't been finalized yet, but it looks like Autobots Rollout are the team of the day with Head and Knee Racing in second and Puddle Squad in third. The only 3 teams scoring over 400 points. Of course, that is not perfectly finalized yet, so we need to double check that. But let's go ahead and see where DNF start. Wow. Out of 835 marbles, 235 finished. That is the one downside to this track, that there's a lot of DNFs. There we go. Marked Nico getting our first DNF of the day. And remember, guys, it lists you where it eliminates you. So, Nico in 236th. All right. Well, guys, that was the MSLA Zoetrope 142 presented by ScrufBMX, better known as Scruffy. Birthday boy Scruffy in the channel. MSLA Racing. I have a trophy, but I know LT. We got to get you. You want to know something that's really cool? All 3 of our top 3, Philanthropy, TJZ, and Cobalt Chen. Okay? This is all their first marble skin on their account. So kind of cool. Kind of a cool thing. Wait, is it their first skin or first MSLA skin, Tiara? The way you said given first time for all, is that first ever or just their first MSLA skin? Tiara's confusing me now. She probably just made me give out wrong information. Now she's adding MSLA. Okay. I was going to say, Philanthropy, check rest of the team. I got to check the rest of the team? Pixel, DNF. Tom, didn't make it. Beans, DNF. Apple, DNF. TR, you and I are the only ones that finished. There we go. That's what it is. It was not their first ever. marbles. That is their first MSLA skins. I was gonna say Cobalt and Phil I know have skins, so that was reading in my brain wrong. Their first MSLA skins ever. It's DNF, but if you look on the sheet, guys, it still will put you in a position. So there we go. Okay, guys. Well, again, Scruffy, thank you again for supporting the MSLA with sponsoring today's race. I hope you enjoyed it. And obviously, we will continue talking about more shenanigans like we always do. But next week's race is unnamed at the moment, but there might be a potential sponsor for it that has reached out. I will figure out that later today and tomorrow. We will get that figured out. Yeah, that's it. The next race will be Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time, normal time on Friday. And we will see what happens and we'll see how many laps we do. It's going to be at the Delta. It will be at the Delta, I can tell you this. It is. You did Twitch to me. Okay, Bengal, if... let me check real quick. Let me load it and check before we end this section of the MSLA. Mute that tab. Bengal, I do have your messages. Bengal. So I will reach out to you later, Bengal, when I'm done streaming. Can we ban Dave the Delta Tuggy from next week? We will try. Okay, so guys, we're going to end this part of the MSLA. We're going to continue on with some Battle Royales, but for now, this is Ender's World with Miss Enders, little baby Enders, little Ethan, Tiara Spark, Pixel by Pixel Studios, JoJo, Agent, Shadow, all a part of the MSLA here. And of course, as always, big thanks and happy birthday to today's sponsor, ScrufBMX. You will see him always around marbles, and he's always around MSLA. We can't get rid of him. He's here for good. But guys, thank you very much for coming out. Stick around. We're going to be doing some more racing, but for right now, this is the end. We will see you next Friday for the next MSLA sanctioned race. So until then, everyone, take care. Have a great weekend and enjoy the middle of May, wherever you are. Stay cool, stay warm, whatever it is. We want to stay cool here. It's hot. But we'll see you guys in a minute.